Right, I think we're good. I think we're live. Hopefully my hiccups die quickly. But hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. It's been a while. It's been very long. It's been 2 weeks since we were last live, hasn't
Very
it?
much so. It's been a nice 2 weeks for us to relax, but now we have 17 days straight of World Cup group stage action to bring you.
Provided we don't have a cardiac arrest or something.
And it starts.
Yeah.
Is it straight? I don't know what's going on in that corner.
Yeah.
But yes, it is. We are.
It's not us. It's our neighbour making noises. But yeah.
But yeah, really look forward to the start of the World Cup.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like this has got such a weird stigma around the World Cup, and it should do.
Yeah,
it's rightfully so.
There's a lot of questions to be asked, but in terms of the actual football we're here to watch, should be a really good tournament. And obviously, we are batting 3 lions every single step of the way, and hopefully, we go on to win it. But that's a big ask.
And yeah, as I think it was, Matteo put in the chat, all they're going on right now is politics. I feel like we will try and keep our streams away from politics. I know obviously this tournament is derived in controversy and it's very difficult to, not talk about that. But we will try and keep that as far away from the stream as much as possible. But yeah, we'll try and cover on the football. Dear God, it's not even England aren't even on.
I don't care,
and we're not.
We're
not even live for them tomorrow. But yeah, at the TFC, welcome, Will. Love the set. It is amazing, isn't it? Love the World Cup set. And yeah, over the 1K now. The World Cup's here,
I know.
And hopefully we're trying.
We probably should mention the big elephant in the room.
What's the elephant?
The 1K we hit during
while
we weren't streaming. I mean, thanks to everyone for that. Obviously, there was no big celebration or party poppers or anything like that because we weren't live, but I mean it's got a big achievement. Took us the whole year.
Yeah.
We didn't take us the whole year, we've done it 2 months ahead of deadline.
Already whacking out the Brexit shirt as well.
No, if it was Brexit shirt, it had some different messages on it. But,
right.
Yeah.
Because you have a Brexit shirt here.
Yeah, I have a Brexit.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, we should probably talk about the game at hand today, where tournament host Qatar will be facing Ecuador in a game that, to be fair, could go either way. I feel a lot of people are expecting Qatar to be bad because they are debutants, they are relatively unknown to most of the Western world, but they have got a decent team. When I say decent, obviously you've got no world beaters in there, but it's a team that have played together since a very young age. Qatar didn't have a national team when they won the right to host the World Cup.
No.
Since then, they've gone about cultivating a national team. It's a mixture of natives that have been trained by, professional and brilliant coaches, and players brought in from poorer areas of the world, promised a better life, and then transformed into brilliant footballers.
Also, the other thing,
so it's an interesting mix, but
very unknown this Qatar team to most of us in Europe and America, and I mean other parts of the world as well. But I think the big thing is, do not underestimate them.
No.
Because, I mean, for starters...
Or the power they have.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, if Ecuador lose this game, we should have a little look in their bank account.
Said you have mentioned what I have seen recently, is that apparently Qatar have bribed Ecuador players to lose.
I don't think that's true.
I'm not listening to that. I don't think it's true.
Because even if they had, no one would say anything. Because if Ecuador were ever to be found out to be accepting that bribe, they'd face a very severe consequence. So there's no way anyone from Ecuador would leak that. And Qatar, the same. But also, the reason Qatar are hosting the World Cup is to try and make themselves appear... They're trying to improve their public image. They wouldn't then do...
A 1-0 win from a penalty is very, very obvious.
I was going to say, if a Qatar player goes down very softly under pressure from...
But I mean, obviously, there's a lot of chat. Obviously, just point it out now. We're here to watch the football. We'll watch the football, and I think that's what we've got to look at. Do not. Obviously, there's a lot of things outside of football that are questionable, but
more than questionable.
I think what we've got to do is let's just focus on the football, enjoy the football, and hopefully it's going to be a really, really good tournament actually on the pitch.
Yeah, right. Shall I get into the lineups?
Tonight, yes.
There are some names on here you will recognise. There's some players to look out for both sides, and we'll sort of discuss them as we go through it. So, Qatar, we know they'll line up in a 3-4-3, and we know that there will be Sheeb in between the sticks. Arawi, Kuki, and Fadlala are going to be their back three. You can't laugh at their name, man. Miguel, Boudiaf, Hatem and Alamin are the four across the middle. Then you've got Haidos, their captain on the right wing. Akram Afif, I've said that right correctly. He's a very good player. Plays for Al Sadd. Obviously, they were managed by Xavi not too long ago. Very good player, him. And their star man leading the line, Almoez Ali. He's a very good player. And those two, Afif and Ali, are going to be the difference for Qatar tonight. The way they'll set up is very defensively, try and hit Ecuador on the counter, because that's kind of all they've got.
I mean, yeah, obviously, going forward it will be a 3-5-2, even a 3-4-3. I mean, football's got it down as here, it's just changed it, but as defending it will drop back into a 5-3-2, and they'll be very compact, very hard to break down.
It could. I imagine, though, 3-4-3 in attack is how they'll try and play it. As for Ecuador... Now, I believe this will be a 4-1-4-1 from watching some of their quali games, but Football currently have it down as a 4-4-2, so I'll read it out as it is presented to us. So Galindez is in between the sticks. Then it's a back four of Presedo, Torres, Hincapié and Estupiñán. Now we definitely know that's the back four. Some very strong players in there. You've got Piero Hincapié, who obviously plays for Bayer Leverkusen, and you've got Purvis Estupiñán, who plays for Brighton. Then across the four, you've got Plata, Mendes, Caicedo, and Ibarra. I think he could be in the DM role today, Ibarra. And then leading the line, Estrada and Captain Enner Valencia. Now that is a name that really rolls back the years.
He's at Fenerbahce nowadays, but...
Shouldn't be. Should be in the Prem, in my opinion.
Thought he'd be better than Aubameyang, so I'll take him at Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't miss as many chances.
Very true.
But yeah, I don't know if the name of the Qatar boss will ring any bells to you, but Felix Sanchez is obviously ex-Barcelona. Ex-Barcelona coach, very good manager, and a big reason why Qatar could find success in the early stages of this tournament. Perks onto the stream. What's good, lads? Love the decors. Yeah.
Very, very big.
Decorations looking good. I'm going 2-1 Ecuador.
What a delay. What delay with what, Exed? What's the delay? There shouldn't be any delay.
I think the game is slightly delayed because of the Exeter game. Is there a delay? I've not heard it.
The Exeter delay was the Exeter game was yesterday. So that's a long delay.
I feel like their internet broke. Is this supposed to be us?
No. We're fine.
So a big delay?
No, there shouldn't be. It's hard to tell. I can't tell without that one.
I'm going to do a thumbs up, and then we'll see how long there is between the... Look. Hi, guys. Welcome to the stream. This is great.
3,
and then,
4,
check.
5,
wow, now we'll be able to
6, 7, 8, 9...
There shouldn't be too much of a delay, though, guys. I'm
11,
sorry if there is.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... 20. Imagine you join now. 20 seconds. That's fine. That's normal.
Yeah, no, sorry. Just reloading it came back. Oh, okay.
That's good then. 4-1 Exeter, even though this is going to be a sus game. I don't think it will be. Let's not go into this game with that kind of mindset. Let's go into this game thinking it's going to be a good game of football.
I don't think it... I think the issues in Qatar need to be highlighted, but... we will not be highlighting them because that's not what
the game, the actual football game might just be a good game of football, is what I'm saying.
I feel like we are underestimating them. Usually the host is good. There is something to be said that hosts usually perform well. If you look at previous tournaments...
and I mean, we're looking at a national team that has trained with each other for the last 2.5 months.
Yeah, well, even further than that, these are a group of lads who've been trained together under the same management for the last 10 years. Yeah. They've all been playing together, been building this national side for ages. This is more than a team. This feels like a club side, and they've been playing club sides in the build-up. Yeah. We know sides like Lazio and Fiorentina faced them in friendlies, of course. Yeah, and many others.
Spent most of their summer in Norway, training with each other.
Yeah,
and don't get me wrong, Ecuador are a good side, but they're not a big hitter.
Well, and Qatar have played 30 matches plus, I believe, but in between the start of the Qatar All-Stars season, and that ended in September. They then played 30 matches, I think, between then and now, and they've only lost 2.
Yeah.
So that says a lot about how good they are. It'll be interesting to see, won't it? Very interesting to see how they get on.
But, I think it should be a good game. I think Qatar win, it'll be a...
So he was, obviously that was the South Africa 2010 World Cup.
The ball of drift.
But even if you think back to 2002, both Korea and Japan had decent tournaments. Korea went as far as they've ever gone in the World Cup, I believe, in that tournament. So there is something to be said that hosting the World Cup does give you a certain advantage, mostly because you're at home.
Yeah, I mean, home fans.
Look at England last year. Most of the Euros was hosting England or Italy, and they both got to the final.
We wouldn't have touched the final, I don't think, if it weren't at Wembley.
Yeah. And most of the tournament was played.
And obviously, again, we saw it with the women's Euros. Yeah, the Lionesses were phenomenal. I mean, I think they still could have won in another country. Also, that home support would have helped massively. So home support is always
There's an advantage. Even if it in this case people talk about match fixing or bribery, there is going to be an advantage. Without that, there will just be a natural advantage for Qatar hosting the tournament at home.
And again,
especially considering it doesn't look like there will be many fans of other nations. Obviously, fans are going.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like they're going to be to the same level. But also, I don't think the people that are going to this World Cup are the same people that would go to normal World Cups. I feel like there's going to be a lot more fair weather fans, people that are more interested in the sort of spectacle of it. I don't know if that's the right way to phrase it, but I don't think we'll have as many. I don't think we're going to have England ultras. Someone that's tattooed their chest completely.
Pete England. From Birmingham, who's got Jack from.
There will be Pete. There are certain individuals, but I don't think we'll have the same collective feel of.
Not at all.
You know, everyone's travelling out to a country to experience the World Cup.
What we've got to do is, hats off to England and Wales, who, despite what FIFA has said, they are still persisting to wear the One Love captain armbands. It's things like that.
I think that's an important message as well.
It's things like that we can do. Or like peaceful protest. Why don't we all get a rainbow flag out?
Anything to protest during this World Cup would be.
I mean, the banners we've saw in the Bundesliga a few weeks ago at all different stadiums. Yeah, that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. We need to make FIFA aware that we think this is wrong, but we need to do it in the good way. Yeah. Get some people that just don't.
No, there's been some brilliant protests, peaceful protests going on throughout the week. Who do you start versus Iran? And that's a really tough one, because who I would start is a completely different question to who will start.
Yeah.
Because it is going. We know it will be a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3.
Everyone hates a free back. Nobody wants to play a free back.
Well, it can work if it's not a Southgate system.
Or with Harry Maguire and Eric Dyer.
Like, you can definitely play a 5-2-3 or a 3-4-3 and it'd be very
we have 17 minutes till kick-off.
Well, for Qatar natives, this is a massive moment, and that's what we forget. When we say, when we criticise Qatar's human rights record and their sort of backwards laws and regime, that is their government. And their,
I did see this, We cannot...
You can't have a go...
blame the team of Qatar.
Yeah, no. The players deserve a shot at the World Cup just like any other host nation players do. The fans will be as excited for this World Cup as any other host nation fans will be. And those fans, those innocent people, shouldn't be tarnished with the same brush as those who are, at
we
fault.
Shouldn't be hating on the actual Qatar team. And if they do well, on merit, then hats off to them. But if...
I don't hate the Qatar team, but I don't want them to do well.
Oh no, obviously. But there's no need to have unwanted hate. They're to just play.
I don't hate them any more than I don't want anyone else to win it.
I don't want Wales to get through.
It's not like I want anyone other.
I'd rather see Qatar than Wales. I think.
Catch less, stick for it as England fans.
Yes, that's why I want to play 4. I mean, we'd all love a 4-2-3-1. I think. I love a 4-3-3, but we have to be realistic as well.
Need to break down Iran's defence. We might struggle to score if we go with the preferred lineup for most games. I think we will beat Iran 1-0 or 2-1.
I think we'll beat Iran. I think we'll lose to we'll beat Iran, draw to USA, draw to Wales.
No. Nah. Iran's our toughest match. Easily our toughest match.
Okay, no, sorry. We will draw one game though. We always draw to the UK. We never beat the other UK teams.
Scotland at the Euros.
We draw to Scotland 0-0 every single year.
Nah, I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. Because Scotland set up very defensively, but I feel like Wales might have to go for it in that
Trent starts any game...
There was no pressure on Scotland in that game. There was pressure on England. I think there will be pressure on Wales by that point in the tournament. I think they might need a win. I think because I could see... Wales, Iran, USA all going into the final match week level.
But I'm telling you now, we only play the likes of Trent if we're through going into the Wales game.
Yeah. Another thing to highlight, obviously, about today's game, which is the one we should be discussing.
Yeah,
Qatar, obviously, are the Asian Cup holders.
Yes.
That is the equivalent of the Euros, of the Copa America. They are the best team in Asia. And we talk about clubs like South Korea being potentially able to go far. We talk about clubs like Japan being able to potentially get out of the group, being able to beat European powerhouses and giants like Spain or Germany. There's absolutely no reason Qatar couldn't get out of this group. But if we're talking realistically, Qatar will be grouped.
Yeah.
But you never know, do you?
Well, I think just on the face of today, I think they can have the better of Ecuador. I just don't think they're as strong as Senegal or Netherlands.
No, but all it takes is a draw against Senegal and
a win against Ecuador, and
and you've got 4 points, and there's every chance you get through.
Yeah. On Ecuador, we talked about Qatar. On to Ecuador. Obviously, they would carry a big threat. They're very strong defensively with the likes of Hincapi.
There's a lot of players in this lineup that Premier League fans should recognise. Purvis Estupinian. Moise Caicedo is the big one for me. I'm very excited to see him play. I feel like he could have a big impact. If Ecuador could go anywhere in this tournament, he will have to be involved. Pierre Hincapi as well is another excellent player.
Leverkusen, right?
Yep, by a Leverkusen centre-back. And Valencia, I think he's going to be less of a threat, but he's still a decent player. Yeah. He's not as good as he used to be, but he will still, put in a shift.
And also on the bench, Sarmiento does make the bench. Thought he'd be injured, but he also gets on there. Obviously, again, another Brighton player.
Well, I was going to say, if he is able to, get fit for some point during this tournament, he can have a big impact.
Looking at how they qualified through the South American qualifying, they were fourth.
I mean, they beat some fantastic teams to
Colombia,
get through.
Chile.
Yeah, exactly. Even Peru, mate. Peru is a strong nation.
And they're only 2 points off Uruguay.
Yeah. Yeah, and they had a much better goal difference than Uruguay. Uruguay quite good defensively. Sorry, quite good going forward, but not great defensively. Whereas I think Ecuador are better at being able to not concede goals. So
very much so. Very much so.
Be interested to see how this game plays out. As a neutral, I just want to see a good game today.
Yeah, my worry is because as we all kind of know, opening games of an international tournament are usually quite boring.
Yeah.
I can't remember the Euro opening games. We didn't cover that, I don't think. But, I mean, we've seen some dreadful games.
We did cover the Euros opening game. That was Turkey-Italy.
That was a dead game.
That was a bit of a dead game. Turkey, obviously, were everyone's dark horses, and then they got knocked out in the groups and didn't pick up a single point. They didn't score a goal, did they?
No.
They were horrific.
They were rubbish.
And Italy obviously went on to win it. So, the winner of today will win the World Cup. Just saying.
But Ecuador aren't dark horses, though. But
no.
Qatar aren't the favourites to win the game. Are they?
I think the Brazil-Serbia game on Thursday will be that Italy-Turkey game. I think Brazil could go on to win it. Serbia are everyone's dark horses. Oh. Have you not heard it? Everyone's talking about Serbia. I think we were the only people in our predictions to not go, Serbia will come second. Because we actually looked at Cameroon.
They've got Mitrovic and Vlahovic and a lot of other Viches.
Yeah, but that Cameroon national side's stronger.
Cameroon look good.
So Cameroon are stronger. Cameroon will get second. Serbia will be third, I think
that's what's stopping me from saying that Qatar could scrape through. I think Netherlands and Senegal are too strong.
I've just seen an absolute mare of a prediction from X. I think France and Portugal will be grouped.
Yeah, okay.
That's controversial. There's a lot of X talking about Trent's lack of defensive ability, which we have spoken about, so we're blue in the face on this channel. So
Benzema missed the World Cup.
We'll avoid that topic today.
And obviously that's really upsetting. And I saw that he's the only reigning Ballon d'Or holder to not play in the World Cup.
He's not the only.
How is he not?
He is the only one since Kenny Dalglish. Obviously, the Scotsman. Scotland didn't qualify, so he's the only one since then.
I think he's the only one where his nation has been called up and he hasn't played.
Potentially, yeah. But obviously it's due to injury. So. Yeah. What do you mean, Scotland never get called up? That's not how it works.
I mean, they've got Mitrovic, Vlahovic and Milinkovic-Savic, so I think their aim will be to outscore teams. And defensively, they can't be too bad. Not that I can think of any of their defenders now.
I was going to say, he used to have a brilliant centre. Branislav Ivanovic, but he doesn't play anymore. Obviously.
But yeah, I mean, Serbia, dark horse.
He's the only not dead one.
I think we'll see a lot of shocks.
Isn't dead. I don't know, man.
Oh no, Serbia. Saying Serbia aren't dead. But I don't know. There's a lot of shocks I think we could see. I think the big thing for me is to see how everyone handles the heat today. With a stadium, whatever it's called. In
could other teams struggling to adapt to the climate help Qatar?
100%.
Because they're used to playing in these conditions.
England, we're playing in the pissing rain every week. In Qatar, it's like the opposite.
I think that's why a lot of people have Brazil down as favourites, because obviously the South American climate is much closer to the climate in Qatar, in the desert, than England.
Yeah. And Chelsea fan, welcome to the stream just in time with 9 minutes until kick-off.
Group A prediction, Netherlands and Senegal go through.
Yeah.
But in what order? Because I think Senegal will top the group. That's the game we're watching tomorrow, isn't it?
I hope they don't, because if I was England, I'd rather have Senegal than Netherlands in the round of 16.
But what if it's Senegal-Qatar? Imagine Netherlands got group.
Okay, well, I'll take Qatar.
Imagine. Well, no, because Qatar will...
no, that'd be Iceland story
Mate,
over again.
imagine we're playing Qatar.
We'd lose to Qatar, wouldn't we?
I'll tell you what will happen. Harry Kane, bearing on... Oh, he's just been shot. He's bearing on... Oh, man. Right. Don't be worrying. England and Gareth Bale will stun the US. Wales second? Is that what you're predicting, X?
No way.
You are off your right.
Wales will be bottom with 0 points and a minus 15 goal difference.
Yeah, that is... I think Wales are the poorest team in Group B.
I think they're the poorest team in the tournament.
Ooh.
I mean,
not based on coefficient or whatever FIFA's hard rankings are.
I think Qatar will beat Wales.
Yeah, I think you are being honest, but
I think I'm being realistic as what I meant to say. They're rubbish.
I think I don't think Wales are the worst team at the tournament.
Who's the worst team at the tournament?
If Ghana hadn't got Inaki Williams and Tariq Lamptey, I'd be saying them. Yeah. And even then, they've not had long with those new players.
True.
I don't think Costa Rica have got a lot this year.
That's it.
No, I like Costa Rica, and they are usually a really good national side. We've got Mexico on Tuesday.
Because I need to see the mixed breed of Neuer, Buffon and Courtois in Guilherme Ochoa. I need to see him back.
I've not seen him in long enough. But yeah, no, we are watching Mexico on Tuesday. So if you, by the way, guys, if you want to see when we're streaming...
streaming schedule's out.
The streaming schedule is in the community tab, so go check that out.
Mexico get knocked down around 16. Argentina
put it out on Friday.
Poland and Mexico. No, I think Argentina are way too strong.
Also, by the way, I haven't put the poll in chat. Actually, I'll do that now. The poll in the community tab: 37% going for a Qatar win, 53% Ecuador, 10% draw. We are 7 minutes away from kick-off. Should probably get some predictions.
Argentina too strong. Chess fan: Argentina, Brazil, or England will win it. I can see it happening. Denmark and Tuesday will stun for XZ. You're. I don't know what you're.
Qatar win, mate.
I don't know what you're on today. Germany and Spain, you think Spain are going to get above Switzerland or Serbia? Not a chance. Spain look rubbish. If Wales has Wed Burns, they would win the tourney, but they just didn't call them up. To be fair, they did get robbed. And I'm glad we've got...
Why did they not call him up?
I don't know. They took Johnny Williams over him.
That is poor, to be fair.
Weird. I'm glad we've got the TV muted, because I do not want to listen to Infantino talk.
Oh, mate, he's the FIFA president for another 4 years. Right. He actually went in an interview and compared, the deaths of migrant workers to him being bullied for being ginger.
Yeah.
How is this man in charge of
he's
running
football now? It's not even like he's ginger now.
Right, poll and chat already. 6 votes in there. No, 5 votes. 60% Ecuador, 40% Qatar.
I would never support England ever again.
But that's a very bold claim.
I never would. If we get grouped by Wales and the US, I'm never watching England ever again. I'll burn all my England shirts. I'll burn everywhere.
Stop speaking, because this is going to be a very good video of you banning every England shirt you own. But yeah.
I would probably cry. You put a surprise in every group. Apart from the one group where I could see a surprise, which is Spain. But France aren't getting knocked
I don't know. I think both Germany and Spain aren't strong. And I know, Matt, I hope that doesn't, make you sad, mate. But I don't think
in the World Cup.
I think Japan look really good. I would back them to beat one of Germany and Spain.
Will end up out. I think Poland are a big side. I think Mexico could end up out.
Yeah.
I think Spain will be. I think Spain could be bottom of their group. Honestly. What Guys will say, I haven't seen what he said.
Yeah, I haven't either. I saw that he's going to Qatar for the World Cup, isn't he? I think he's been paid by the Qatari state, which, if they came to us...
Did he say he wasn't? That's why he said
he hasn't explicitly said either way, but I don't think. But if the Qatari state came to us and said, we're going to give you a life-changing amount of money to go, you would definitely think about it. Obviously, at the end of the day, if, your moral compass... I think my moral compass, at least, would lead me to reject that.
Oh, I'd reject that.
But you would at least be tempted for a moment. But equally, at the end, it is a life-changing sum of money. but I could never really understand.
If they came to me and said, what, 50 million?
The greed there.
50 million. I'd think about it.
You would. You wouldn't. You would have to, but I think my moral compass wouldn't let me take.
Japan and Korea underrated. Yeah, I think they could both go far, especially obviously Son being fit. They can take Kubo's
Takafusa Kubo's. No, he's fit. He's fit to play. Takafusa Kubo's fit to play for Japan. So Kubo, Kamada, and Tomiyasu and Vibes.
Yeah. By the way, teams are out. We need to get into predictions, but this is looking a lovely little opening ceremony to start the World Cup. This is it. We've waited the whole year for the first ever Winter World Cup. And it's arrived, and we get to watch Qatar Ecuador, and the camera. Yeah. Oh, the camera's been frozen. I thought it had.
Exciting times.
Predictions then.
But yeah.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
My predictions.
I'll run through some national anthems right now. So shout out Ecuador. We can't hear the songs.
I think it's going to be a good game, and I think it's going to be an equal game. I'm going to go for Qatar 2, Ecuador 2.
I like that prediction a lot. That sounds exciting.
I think it's going to be a good game. Goal scorers, I'm going to go for Ecuador, I'm going to go Enner Valencia and Moises Caicedo, and for Qatar, I'm going to go. I've forgotten the names already.
Is it going to be Ali or Afif, basically? If anyone else scores, I'll be stunned.
An Afif goal, and I'm going to go for Haidos, the captain, to score.
Got to shout out, by the way, that goalkeeper is singing with passion I've never seen on anyone's face before.
Bellowing that national anthem.
Who's going 40-0 Ecuador? I am going to go.
To be fair, if it is 40-0,
that would be a good game.
The scoreboard would break.
It definitely would. There's no way that was fair. I'm going to go 1-0 Qatar.
Fair enough.
I'm going to be unpopular.
X said 1-1 bye. Guys, flooding in the predictions. Absolutely love it.
I'm going to.
Welcome.
No, I'm going to go a fifth goal. Probably in like the 60th minute.
I think Qatar will be better than most people expect. That's what we were saying in the build-up. But I think Qatar will impress.
I'm just going to quickly blow my nose before kick-off.
You go
so
do
I'm not
that.
like.
I'm going to hold down the fort. We are minutes away from the start of the 2022 World Cup, and I'm buzzing. Obviously, this isn't the game I'm most looking forward to. So surprise, surprise. I wasn't sat here.
Mate, that is Saudi Arabia versus Poland.
Yes, Saudi Arabia, Poland is the one I'm looking out for. But for now, we have to do with Qatar, Ecuador. But yeah, should be a cracking game. We're now going through the Qatar national anthem. Where's the passion? Come on, pathetic.
What is their song? They've been a nation for 50 years.
They're like just murmuring it. I want to see that Ecuador goalkeeper was brilliant. That guy's not even singing it. This is pathetic. What a joke. If Qatar lose 10-0 every game, every single player in the tournament is right. Okay. Well, that's not going to happen. But yes, we are. I want to see some more passion, guys. Come on. Just murmuring it.
Well, that's the problem when half your nation aren't actually from your nation.
Yeah, I was going to say. But
regardless of the passion, I think they will show some passion on the pitch. We're very close to kick off now. If you're excited, I don't know, man. I don't know how to.
If you're talking about the Qatar manager, that is an ex-Barcelona manager. So
what is that message?
It's I haven't just up for there we go. But yes. That is the ex-Barcelona manager.
He's not an ex-Barcelona manager. He's an ex-Barcelona coach.
Sorry, coach.
That's not Pep, is it?
But he would have worked with Pep, so all his tactics and knowledge would be in his head. And he's bald, so that.
And he loves a 3-4-3. Loves it.
Loves a 3-4-3.
So yeah, it'd be 3-4-3 in attack, 3-5-2 in defence. It'd be interesting to see how that works out.
Yes.
Yeah. What?
No, sorry, I saw Will's message. As he wasn't seeing Brexit fridge like bellowing that like. I can't wait for
that. No. I hope he isn't playing,
obviously,
but he will be, won't he?
I think it's Daniele Asato. Obviously, this is the first ever World Cup to have have female referees in total, but there are 6 of them. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but obviously great to see, more inclusive. Good decision by FIFA. And
hopefully in the future years,
I'm loving the graphics from BBC, better than Channel 4.
Oh, thank God!
Channel 4.
But yeah, no. I just want to say on the obviously women refereeing at the World Cup, that's a brilliant achievement. It's something we haven't seen ever before. Hopefully, by the time we get to 2026, that isn't something that is celebrated as some kind of milestone. That is something that is just the norm.
I mean, for example, in English football, we've only seen one female ref ever referee one game, and that was Rebecca Welsh. and she did Stevenage versus Forest Green, something like that. But yes, it is Daniela Sato. I was correct. Obviously, semi-automated offside and VAR involved in this World Cup, and it's Massimiliano Arati in the VAR room. Obviously, a good referee. And he's got 3 assistants for some reason, because apparently you need 3 other people to help you out there. You're just looking at a screen, but never mind. Captains will do the coin toss. You can watch on BBC and ITV, but nobody likes ITV because they have adverts.
Are you aware of any guidelines given to the rest of this tournament? I think it's give anything Qatar one. I'm not sure though.
Yeah,
I'll check that.
Basically, there's a briefcase, right, that was passed around the hotel room of the referees, and I believe that was then finalised.
That's the guidelines I've heard, not anything.
No, I hope that females give Wales a pen against England.
Why does Perk's not like? Is Perk's Welsh? This could be a terrible moment.
If you're Welsh, I'm banning you.
No, wait. That's obviously a joke, but
yeah. Only more than a pen, I was going to say. But yeah, obviously, basically, I believe because of the semi-automated VAR, the flag is to go straight up.
Yeah, because
if they are offside, the automated offside should tell them immediately.
Yeah, but still, if the line though puts their flag,
I don't know what the guidelines are.
What's the point of having lines if we've got automated offsides? What does he achieve?
It's semi-automated, and they have to tell the referee which way the throwing goes. That's a really important role, that one.
Just get the crowd to do that. They're all neutral anyway.
So, Gustavo
Alfaro,
the coach.
There we go.
I definitely
the pause was still there, but yeah.
Team huddle for Qatar, and we are closing it. We are now in seconds away. Obviously, eyes on Ali and
Afif.
Akrim
Afif and Almoez
key
Ali.
players for Qatar, but obviously for Ecuador, we'll be looking at the likes of Estupiñán, Caicedo, and Valencia.
As we always say with international tournaments, the opening games will be full of mistakes in terms of pronunciations and remembering who's who. So apologies for that in advance. We'll try and get it spot on.
But mute your notifications so you don't spoil it.
I was going to say, yeah.
We are all ready to kick off the 2022 World Cup in Qatar in the winter. I can't wait for the 2026 one, but until then, we've got the 2022 one.
Oh, what we thing going on? Oh, I've just accidentally pressed back. Hang on.
Brilliant. We cannot watch anything. Hopefully. Oh, the BBC does that weird thing where us. Who wants to watch it from the start?
You never know. Right, they are underway. Ecuador.
How many minutes are we in? We're a bit behind.
I was going to say, I don't know why we were. I was trying to, get it more in real time. This is going to be a nervy few minutes for Qatar because they're going to want to keep it tight early on, obviously. Both sides are, to be fair. And Ecuador aren't a side with much World Cup experience. Qatar obviously debuting at this tournament. So I think this will be a nervy opening to the game. Where it goes from there will obviously depend on who gets goals and, who's playing the better football. But, yeah, I think to start we will see a few errors as the players try and settle into the game and obviously the tournament.
Definitely.
But yeah, Qatar with possession at the moment. Al Rawi, number 15, knocks it across to Kuki. Kuki goes now to Fadlala, sorry. Afif trying to play it forwards. Akram Afif, that's a big challenge from the Ecuador defender. And now they're trying to bring it out, but they can't. And then it goes all the way back to Kuki again. I think we're going to see a lot of him today. Qatar like to, build up the possession and then try and attack Ecuador. Afif tries to get a massive challenge from Moise Caicedo. Brilliant challenge.
Ecuador. Nice plays.
That's a strong challenge from the number 2, Miguel. And that is then a foul. Caicedo is down. He is holding his knee. This would be a massive blow. A minute and 35 seconds into the tournament for Ecuador. I think Miguel went in quite rashly there. Very rashly. So, yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's sort of just they ran into each other.
The ball's gone, but Caicedo's going to stretch his legs out of it.
I mean, it's not a bad area for the free kick, this. Not a bad area at all. Yeah, but he tended to play a little higher, didn't he, before, but now.
Yeah. Also, like the new referee.
This is not a bad area. If they can get a ball into a good area, there's a chance Ecuador can find an early goal, isn't there? We know
2 minutes by McGeezers. But yeah.
There's not a lot we can do about that, yeah.
If you are watching, either put your game time with ours or wait until you see us celebrate the goal or talk about the goal.
Yeah.
Rather than
obviously
spoil it. it is a Stupinan on the free kick.
We are quite far behind though. It's worrying because if we are gonna like be well behind on goals and stuff, it's just the BBC.
First header,
missed by the keeper. It's a bit of a scramble. It's a little bit all over the place. This is the nerves I was talking about. And then Valencia, and it's a goal. Ecuador have scored after 2 minutes. This is not the start Qatar would have wanted at all.
Enner
Valencia. I mean, rolling back the years, he's got a goal, and Qatar. Well, this is not the start they wanted by any stretch. In the mud. Their keeper looked really nervy going for it. Love the celebration, by the way, from Ecuador. Fantastic. But, yeah, no. Qatar, this is the nerves I was talking about. They didn't clear their lines at all. They were all over the place.
Sheeb as a shocker. It's Torres who wins the header. Keeper's having
Is there an argument for a foul on the goalie?
Torres kicks it into the air.
Probably
and
not.
Enner Valencia heads home. And Ecuador lead already.
I don't think that is going to be a foul. But the number 2, the goalkeeper did come together.
Yeah. Keeper looks all over the shop. I mean, yeah, he's had a bit of mare there. And Qatar, I mean, that's probably his nerves. There we were bad of nerves. But I mean, Torres using his shin, not Torres using his shin to just hit up in the air, and Enner Valencia being the fox in the box makes it 1-0 to Ecuador after 2 minutes.
Watching on a legal website with 2 minutes delay, what do you want me to do? Lamau, that's alright, Perks.
Sync now, thanks XZ. But yeah, if you are watching ahead, just wait until you put a message into the chat. Not just for our sake, but for everyone else watching along. Qatar captain Haidas, I think his name is.
Oh,
we're checking it. We've got a VAR shock.
Here we go.
Here we go. We have got a VAR check.
I didn't see anything. I thought potentially a foul from the goalkeeper from the number 2. But other than that, I saw nothing wrong with the goal.
Don't know what we're checking. The briefcase is being transported into the
Stadium,
VAR room. It is en route and it is arriving as we speak.
I was going to say, this is...
Don't know what they're going to give here.
Interesting.
VAR says offside.
No goal. It's a free kick. Oh, you can't be offside from free kick, but...
What have we given? I don't know what they've given here. But
that makes no sense.
Off.
I can't understand what grounds that's been ruled as offside.
Once again.
There's no transparency with VAR, but what is this?
And it's 0-0. What? Who's offside there?
That's not offside.
Oh no! Oh my god! I know. I've seen it.
It's the header, isn't it? Down to that's a joke.
The player that heads the ball is behind the goalkeeper, so he's offside. But what makes it confusing is the fact that the ball hits the floor, but because it doesn't touch anyone else before the player hits it, he was in an offside
I
position.
thought it hit the goalkeeper because he was flapping about like an absolute muppet.
It doesn't look like they checked that, to be honest.
That didn't seem like... I mean, that's an odd one. That is a very odd... When you've already been accused of potential match fixing by certain, what do you call them? Channels of the media, to then see a decision that controversial
early on,
very early on into the game.
Yeah, I mean it's a close.
That didn't sit right.
To be fair, it is the right one.
Miguel comes inside. Well, Ali flicks it over the top. I do feel like people's sort of hatred for Qatar will cloud their judgment.
In England, we wouldn't then be jumping to England rigging the tournament. It is the right call.
No, but we also wouldn't have, bribed FIFA officials to get the tournament in the first place. So, allegations of match fixing and bribery can be.
True. But if I'm looking at the decision, it is the right one. He's behind the keeper and he's the next to touch the ball. He was in an offside position.
It just looked really odd.
Because obviously it's odd to see a player offside because he's behind the keeper. Because the defenders were standing there, so it didn't look offside.
So ultimately, the goalkeeper being completely useless.
Yeah, the goalkeeper being an absolute...
there. I don't know what on earth he was doing. He came flying out for no reason. Yeah, we are 1:30 behind, I think.
Yeah, apologies, guys.
Currently, I don't know why. Hopefully, ITV isn't as slow as BBC, but yeah, we do usually have a minute delay at least on the streams, and obviously, I guess then 20 seconds delay on the stream as well.
To ITV and just so happens.
It's not. Well, ITV aren't covering this.
Oh, that's boring.
I did check.
I was going to say, I thought games would only be given to one of them at a time.
I think England games might be both.
Great.
Or don't ITV have an exclusive deal with England? Well, no, Channel 4 do, don't they? Do they have it?
No way. I'll refuse. I'm not watching on Channel 4 again.
Yeah.
I can't do it. But yeah, we thought we'd seen a goal. We haven't seen a goal.
Tries to find Valencia behind. He heads it down, but there's no one meeting it. I was going to say, the problem with this game is I don't know either of the teams, so I'm going to keep scrolling up and down from the lineups.
Well, luckily I've got it on that so I can see. We are about a minute and 30 behind.
And also the problem with using football balls, it will update the goals.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to look at it.
Okay.
I don't think we
guess who's playing.
I'm not going to look at it too much. I'm memorising it. I can't remember these are the big players.
Preciado. Into the centre forward. That was going to fall to Moise Caicedo, but it didn't. Mendes finds Preciado again. That's a good delivery. Headed back into the centre. Falls to Caicedo. Here's a Stupinan. Stupinan tries to find Valencia. Valencia to Caicedo. This is nice football. They go out wide. Here's Ibarra. Ibarra finds a Stupinan. Stupinan now.
None at all.
Valencia. Back to a Stupinan. Back to Valencia.
Understandable. They're the host nation. It's their first Air World Cup. They're going to be nervous. I'd be nervous.
Not surprising in so much. That was Del Puncho, wasn't it?
Oh.
Could have sworn I was just seeing his fist flying in the air.
I thought it was his head. Balled it. Oh, that's a lucky. Oh,
that's just completely missed the ball. Here's Ibarra. Here now. Caicedo.
Goes back to Torres.
Forced back. Here is Hincapié.
Stupinan.
Tries to find Ibarra but can't. It does come back to him. Cannons off the Qatar defender. Valencia tries to, dive past one and is then brought down.
Who does underrated player at the World Cup in your opinion?
It's a tight one. Kubo, I think. I don't think a lot of people know him. It's hard to call Jude Bellingham underrated, but I think there's a lot of people who don't realise just how good he is. Yeah, Moise Caicedo definitely. I don't really know others.
I think young players as well.
Yeah, you tend to, and it's. I think Deichi Kamada was one we put in the video of players that could get potential transfer. A lot of them are underrated. I wouldn't really argue the same for like Ronaldo or Pulisic, but.
I think outside Germany, Musiala's quite underrated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a short free kick. Was there a push there? No.
Trying to play it forward, but.
Pedraza. Pedraza. Pedrado.
Preciado.
Preciado.
The right back for Ecuador been frequently involved so far, and that's a good challenge. Good challenge from Fadlala.
That's what got hope on it. That appears to be quite a golf. Oh dear. Good one, Nick Nack. Good one. I don't know. That was an intentional pun. I'm guessing it was.
Oh yeah, come on. It's
that's a good one. Most underrated team.
Brilliant.
Japan.
Potentially, I think a lot of people just predict Spain, Germany, and then Japan third, just as like, well, they're better than Costa Rica, but they're not European. But
I'll show you play again. Who are they trying to convince? It's offside, Perks. It's offside. It was a good call. Cleared by Kuki and he's out for Ecuador.
It's a tight call, but I think they got it right.
Yeah, because I think
equally, this is another one where VAR doesn't feel needed because I'd look at that chance and I don't think anyone has a complaint about that on a Monday morning.
Again, I think it needs a review system.
Potentially, yeah.
Because and teams can't, and even like for example, Qatar can get away with it because if we saw a VAR check happening, we'd know they've used one of their reviews. There's no way you could change that. Refs having a word with the pushing in the box before the Ecuador corner. Torres is up there again. Valencia, Hincapié. It is the number 19 to take it for Ecuador.
That's Plata.
Yeah. You got Stupinan on the edge.
Caicedo's being pushed into the net constantly by the number 15.
Caicedo's there.
Right on the line, trying to get on the keeper.
Estrada there, Ibarra, all on the goalkeeper, putting pressure on him. Caicedo, refs very angry, Caicedo and.
But you're allowed to stand near the goalkeeper, so I don't get the anger at this. He's not doing anything wrong.
As long as you keep your arms down, you're allowed to.
It's the player pushing him that's
head row by
doing something wrong.
And out for an Ecuador throw. I'm not convinced it was offside. I mean, I am. He's behind the goalkeeper. So he's technically ahead of the goalkeeper. When the ball is played to him, he's the next person to touch the ball. it's the correct call. It's just
it is just the manner, in which it bounces around, sort of that you don't really know where the ball is, and then
Remember when England beat San?
I don't think the goalkeeper flapping about like a muppet really helped matters.
No. And probably again because it didn't look like there's anything wrong with it. It felt strange for it to be ruled off. But yeah.
Preciado.
Torres. Can he find Casado? No, it's no hit
Oh,
pass.
that is poor. And now Qatar, this is a chance where if they can, I mean, it's not really like a free kick or anything, but they can use this throw-in as a sort of set piece. So we're going to see the semi-automatic offside.
The T-Fair is actually quite far off.
Here. Oh, it's his leg outstretched, isn't it?
I mean, T-Fair, this does help. That is a clear image, and that clears it up. So that's quite good.
But equally, it has denied us of a good first goal, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
But it was the right decision, and at the end of the day, that's kind of what we have to.
Does the keeper rule make any sense in general? The fact you can't be behind the goalkeeper,
never really understood
because in the olden days, where if you could just stand behind a keeper and then tap it in, it makes sense. But considering you'd have to be in front of a defender as well, you've got to take a defender with you to the net.
I think it's more that I think it's more the fact that, say, the goalkeeper comes out and defenders on the line, when if the shot gets past the keeper, they clear the ball off. If someone's standing between that defender on the line and the goalkeeper, I mean, I get.
But the thing is, goalkeepers come out a lot more frequently now.
Silly.
And that wasn't an example of a goalkeeper getting, sort of caught out. That was a goalkeeper being not very good. Ed Valencia is in. He takes it around the keeper and he's fouled, and that's a Stonewall penalty.
That is a Stonewall.
Referee points to a spot.
Stonewall.
Not even a paycheck from Qatar could stop that one being a penalty. Yellow card for the keeper.
Is rubbish.
Sheeb,
I'm sorry,
really struggling.
Sheeb has been rubbish.
And this is where you see certain players out of their depth, because so far
he's been horrific.
He's flapped about at a ball in the air and he's brought Ed Valencia down.
Valencia's so smart though.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
He knows he's not going to score, and he's watched his goalkeeper for the first 14 minutes and gone, I'm going to win a penalty here.
He knows if he's run at him.
So sad Sheeb goes down to ground. Valencia goes down him, and he just sticks out his two arms and takes on
Stonewall pen. Stonewall. Not even debatable.
And if this one's rolled off, we know some.
As I say, if this one's rolled off because the ball's not on the spot or something.
No, she's going to we need waiting for the ball. We've got the ball. Back.
I thought the ref was the keeper.
Well, that's why I was asking who the ref was. But 15 minutes gone.
Will the 75% who voted for Qatar in the poll in chat be incorrect, or the 25%?
I think it's Valencia. It probably would make it.
I mean, obviously this goal now won't decide the entire
Sheeb now saves it. Mental scenes.
Oh man, I should have put Ed Valencia in my fancy team. Fuming. I put a fifth because I thought you never know if Qatar are going to match fix.
Valencia, he's already scored the first goal of the Qatar World Cup. It got ruled off. He's got a second go from the spot.
Time for Sheeb to make up for it.
Valencia versus Sheeb. Valencia steps up.
That is so good from Ed Valencia.
Great.
That is brilliant. And that is Ecuador with their deserved lead. They are absolutely buzzing with that one.
They get their goal.
And they're going to do that group celebration again.
Because everyone loves it.
They're going to do it. Things you'll have to see. And this is what makes the World Cup so special. Moments like this, where everyone is united as one as a nation.
They got rolled off.
Yeah.
That's a bit awkward.
Well, not really, because that goal shouldn't have been ruled off. But
then it's a nice little moment.
This goalkeeper is dodgy. What is he doing? I don't know. Because I don't think Qatar have looked woeful. They're clearly not. I don't think they're as physically fit or as calm in possession.
Oh, they're all over the place. They're
but they don't look horrific.
And they're only 1-0 down. Their performance, you could argue the first goal should have gone in. Then 2-0. They're still in the game. They've still got some good players. I mean, Ali in a fifth haven't touched the ball yet.
Sheeb's making up for all of Qatar's match fixing, isn't he? Really, he's.
He's been paid.
I think he's got a bet on Ecuador to win this. He must have.
Investigate the keeper. Yeah, but 17 minutes gone. It's 1-0 Ecuador. We have seen
But it highlights the importance of a good goalkeeper because Mexico, never been the strongest nation, but Ochoa's sense.
This is lovely.
They're a good
team,
but not
the 1-2-1-2.
Miguel,
That's
not bad.
Good foot. Flag does
get stuck in his feet.
He wants a corner. Don't know really what he's up.
Someone needs to tell him it's offside.
It's definitely not a corner. Cameron's cut the shave. Yeah, he's had it.
I imagine. Why have they? They were highlighting the yellow card that happened so long ago.
Yeah, he got booked.
3 minutes, mate.
Getting sent off today.
They
have to get Ali a fifth in the game more. They have to get the ball wider.
We need to get the ball forward.
Things that they can't play their low block anymore because they're already 1-0 down.
Well, you want to keep it tight and then maybe go for it on 60 minutes, 70 minutes. You don't want to.
It could be 4 or 5.
Well, that's the thing. Qatar will now set up very defensive because if they lose this game 1-0 or 2-0,
I think with group stage and in their position, you just want to be level on point. Goal difference is huge. This is good football.
Well, the thing is, if Qatar finish bottom, they're still happy because they would have achieved what they wanted in terms of hosting a tournament in their country. So I don't think performance result is a massive issue, but they can't lose. If they lose every game 5-0 or something.
If they keep staying at 1-0 for the next 50, 60 minutes, they can then start to go for it more.
But we are starting to see now why host nations shouldn't be debutants. Because this team, I don't think it would qualify for the World Cup.
Because they don't win it back.
I don't know, would they?
Estrada does use his strength beautifully. Wins a free kick.
There are often questions, right? Why Europe has so many teams in the World Cup and other countries don't. But realistically, if you take someone like a Norway and put them up against a couple, like a side like Saudi Arabia,
Superman,
they win.
Ball in.
He's jumped before he should have.
Clattered into the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're both all right.
So Estrada, he's jumped too soon.
Now,
I think.
who's the bench goalkeeper for Qatar?
Mate, he can't be worse, can he? Use this as an excuse to get Sheev off the pitch.
I don't know who it is. Is it Masoud Kader?
Stupinan was offside anyway, so the goal wouldn't have stood. Qatar are doing very well at operating this offside trap. I don't think the first goal was first offside trap was intentional, but this is really good from Stupinan. I think Estrada's jumped before he should have, and Sheep had no idea what was going on.
Might as well call him a sheep. I mean, he looks like it.
Why?
I was thinking rabbit in headlight, deer in headlights.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Sheep would imply he follows. That's what sheep do. They don't.
He don't follow
jump at
people. He's not following the ball. I don't know what he's following. Hopefully, Sheep's all right. Estrada's back to his feet but holding his hip. Sheep is back to his feet and looking alright.
Well, that's right, as alright as you can. I was rubbing.
You've given away a penalty.
Potentially the worst 20 minutes I've ever seen from a goalkeeper in a World Cup.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's going great for Sheep. At least he's here though. He can tell his grandkids about this one day.
That's also the other rule with the Qatar Heat is that the fourth official. Oh, hang on, they've had a shot.
Valencia, Estrada. Oh, I was going to say.
That's my point. The four officials are allowed to wear shorts due to the heat.
All right, yeah.
They can't in any other competition.
Nice.
I don't know why.
Oh,
I think it's
who is that on the right side?
Oh.
What's his name? He's had about 9 overhead kicks for Ecuador. How?
It's not the
Plata. Who was at the set of the goal? Wasn't it Torres?
Torres,
the centre half. Yeah. Why have I'm 22 minutes into a World Cup and I've seen too many overhead kicks.
Now all we need is that 2010 ball and we're sorted. I was like, terrible. How do you throw it that badly?
Keepers in my team. Heck said. Why should you put Sheev in your team?
It's a yellow as well. I don't know what. I don't know who. Terrible throw. Valencia just picks it up. So the number 19 just kicks it.
Yeah, he's barely clipped him, but yeah.
It's a yellow card for who is that? I'll let you know. It is.
I don't think that's a foul. On review.
It's Ali.
Yeah, Ali Almaz Ali. Sorry, that was not a foul. In my opinion, he barely touched it. But Ender Valencia, incredibly smart there, goes down quite convincingly.
Why have you put the goalkeeper in your team? That's a shocker.
Yeah.
You've had an absolute shocker.
My keepers are Courtois and Mendy. No, Alisson and Mendy I went for.
Refka played on, yeah. I did see that, but I think what he was trying to say was that he didn't see an Ecuador like a lasting advantage.
Refka gave everything to Ecuador. I respect him.
Ball in.
Well, yeah. Well, he's I don't think he's given everything to Ecuador. He's given everything the right way.
Yeah.
the goal Ecuador, the first goal Ecuador scored
Pedrano
should have been.
puts the ball in, looking for
Fresedo, that was a great ball.
Cleared by
Miguel gets it gone, but there is absolutely no one running in behind
we
there.
go back to Galindez in the Ecuador net. Here is Casado plays a 1-2 with. I don't know who plays a 1-2 with actually.
What number was it?
Number 18. There's a number 18 on the pitch.
19 Plata.
No, because it was on the. I was number 20. Mendes.
Mendes, yeah.
He looks like he's playing in the back three.
He's played really well so far.
Plata does well, doesn't do well, loses the ball.
Who's the geezer who's done her overhead kick? Torres. Here now is Moise Caicedo. Estupinan. Out on this left now.
Ooh,
that is a very poor touch from Rabat. Oh yeah, Strada, sorry.
Ecuador attacked so much pace. Apparently Tottenham licked Medar Mendy, not a chance.
So much pace. Eder Valencia. I think he looks quick compared to what he's played against. There's no way Eder Valencia is the fastest player at the tournament. Fresedo.
What is going on? Why are you using a diving header? He didn't need to do a diving header.
I'm convinced this isn't a World Cup. This is actually just like one of those friendlies on FIFA. It's headers and volleys.
The S2 freestyles have just rocked up. Don't need a master.
To be fair, they could have got. I reckon Jeremy Lynch could have got in this Qatar side.
Probably.
He was the best on the ball at Arsenal, to be fair.
Yeah, Arsenal, you said that one.
He did. Better than Henry, Bergkamp, Lundberg, Perez, all of them.
That is Jeremy Lynch.
Vieira.
Oh, Chelsea fan, I literally heard something. What does in contest possession even mean? In contest, is that just like normal possession? Does it mean like possession, like doesn't discounting throw-ins? I don't know. All BCI players having a shocker.
I think my phone was having a shocker as well, but I think the stream's
all
alright.
Having a shocker
Oh.
as well. Well, I'm gonna.
All our internet is having a shocker. Fantastic.
And I am gonna.
Yeah, I'll go to David
This
as
is
well.
data. Sorry about that, guys. We should be back. It will be the camera. The audio should be alright. And we are back to normal. Just like that. That's not helpful. Anyhow, carrying on. 24 minutes gone. What is going on here, man?
I saw the orange, I was worried.
Don't need a mask when you're over me. Don't care about your past or your history. Come on, Jesse Lynch. Where are you, mate? It's because we started talking about him.
Yeah, and he's hunted us down.
Oh, evidence he couldn't get on the end. Oh my god, I don't know what to do.
Is there any way we can stabilise the internet?
I don't know.
I don't know what the problem is.
I don't understand because it's not like normal. Because the bit rate is still high.
So we alright? Guys, can you see and hear the stream
Then
fine?
we're not dropping many frames. We only drop 0.9% of an hour stream.
Alright, we'll leave it then. If there's 9 of me on the screen, please say something,
so
chat.
we've only dropped 50 seconds worth of frames.
I don't know what this means, but Hincape's played a brilliant ball over the top. Valencia nods it down. Here's Iborra. Loses out. Estrada giving chase to it, though. Qatar dealt with it well. Miguel. Seen a lot of him in the opening few minutes. Haydos loses the ball. Estupinan. We've not seen any of this 3-4-3. It's all been 3-5-2 so far.
5-3 to some points as well.
Pretty much, yeah, 3-4-1 actually. A fifth doing a lot of work by himself. But yeah, I've seen better non-league teams. I think that's a harsh assessment, but Qatar have not played well so far.
Into Plata does well. Oh, I can't get the ball.
And I don't think either of our predictions are looking good, mainly because I went 1-0 Qatar, and that physically cannot happen. There's a chance, but...
most of our player at the World Cup, anyone who plays for Wales.
Because Qatar could score 2, but there's no way they're only conceding 2.
Look how spread out that Qatar back line is. They're leaving massive gaps. Yeah, not great. Because, as we've said, we talked about their big players. They're their 2 strikers. They have nothing going for them defensively. That's not a bad ball. Torres heads it into no man's land. Casado brings it down. Estupinan plays it.
Mendes, Hincape.
Touch is just
I was going to say, they look so much more. They look so much calmer under possession.
They've got no pressure on Ecuador.
Stupid now. Ball over the top. Iborra.
I said 4-1 Ecuador.
Do you think there's a chance Ecuador will progress? Because if they win today and Senegal lose tomorrow.
Well, this isn't a bad side. This is not a bad.
Well, exactly. There's every chance Ecuador could nick a result against Senegal, and then that's that. You know, they're through. Unless they, you know, I don't know any other way they can go out. If they're on 6 points, the max Senegal could get would be, if they beat Netherlands, would be 6 points, and the max Netherlands could get would be 6 points. So, yeah.
Kind of a goal difference, that's why I think games like this could be big. I think teams have to beat the lip, but if you're Ecuador, you want to get as many goals as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And but maybe you're thinking more Senegal.
Well, that is the problem. Netherlands are putting 9 past this slot.
Yeah.
And then they will score against Ecuador.
I mean, what? De Jong and Gravenberch will be pulling the strings. With Depay and Luke de Jong.
I think Senegal will give Netherlands a very good game tomorrow. And if that's a draw, that's the ideal result for Ecuador.
We're watching that one, aren't we?
We are. We're live tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
We
Or will we live?
We'll
be live from 3:50. Because the 4 o'clock kickoff
yes.
is... I mean, at least it's not 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Because that would be bad. But
annoyingly, it is very, very tight.
I was going to say, it gives us a 25-minute window from when our school day ends to when we need to be live.
That's a terrible shot from Ibarra.
So, I mean, if we are late...
Yeah, we should be alright because we'll set up in the morning.
Yeah.
Most of it anyway. The press by Qatar is destroying them defensively. I don't know what their plan is. The crowd are still up for it, and it's still 1-0. A goal, a penalty. That's all it takes.
Well, brought down by Caicedo, and that's a yellow card.
Yellow card.
The ref is loving a card, isn't he? Loving a card.
Which is, I think, could be good though.
Remember, your group play teams in this Ecuador group. Well, that's the thing for Ecuador, isn't it? If they could somehow get to top of this group,
that's why I'm actually quite interested.
Whoever finishes top of Group A has a very nice run, to the semi.
I feel if England weren't playing one of Senegal, or if England weren't playing whoever's in Group A, I wouldn't really care about Senegal Netherlands.
Your clock is out of sync. It is about 10 seconds fast.
Oh, it's because we came off this, I think.
Yeah.
Or they stopped, didn't it? Let me rewind it. Back we go, son. Oh, I've moved it forwards.
Netherlands will win tomorrow. Interesting. Might sure to join us for that.
No,
should be a good game tomorrow in Senegal Netherlands. But yeah.
There you go.
I think Senegal will beat Netherlands. Yeah. Well, that was at least my prediction before Mane got injured. Whether Mane's injury changes that, I don't know. Because I think his Mane is very good. But I do agree that they do miss a lot without Mane. Yeah, Valencia's running in on goal, by the way, but that's a good challenge from Kuki. I feel like we're going to see a lot of him today.
Yeah, 1 PM tomorrow. Yeah, our timing, 1 PM.
It means we can't cover it,
unfortunately. The day, but we'll have to watch it at school.
So yeah, the only 4 o'clock streams will be Monday and Tuesday, where we're covering Senegal Netherlands. Yes, until the quarters and stuff, which I don't know.
Friday night is our first England game, correct?
Friday night is, and we've got some guests. It's going to be a full studio. We're going to have 4 people on the show.
It's going to be. It is a bit annoying. We do have, because of the 1 o'clock game against Iran. It does mean we have to wait 6 days until we get to watch England.
Well, on stream, yeah.
On stream, yeah.
We know England streams are the ones that do best for us.
New shirts are ordered. It's going to be vibes near.
Mate, I ordered the away shirt. Mine's not coming until
Caseido's on the drive.
Second week. Caicedo. Yeah, he's held onto the ball though, and there's every chance we can get a ball in there. Valencia is unmarked.
Knocks it back to Pedro.
Precedo. That's a good delivery, and Valencia's got his second. That is brilliant from Enner Valencia.
And flatly heads in goal, couldn't do anything about it.
That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Enner Valencia. Wow.
That's a thumping header.
Valencia going for golden boot. To be fair, the golden boot winner usually finishes on about 6 goals. Caicedo's a third of the way there already.
Valencia.
Yeah, sorry.
It's
not Caicedo.
After half an hour, this is not going to be nice for Qatar, I don't think. Qatar can't.
Oh, yeah, no,
and the whole team now, even the
Qatar
subs, the manager does the celebration. Wonderful to see. Caicedo, brilliant. Keeps holding the ball.
I think it looks like it's linked to religion. They're pointing to the skies.
Cristiano. He's offside. He's offside.
I think he's on.
Oh, we're lagging again. I don't know why.
Is it lagging on straight? Doesn't look too bad.
I could say. Again.
And the connection's just poor, but it's not affecting the stream really. Right now.
Not too bad, you know. I don't know what it is though. Anywho,
Most Golden Boot winners do the damage in the group games. That's why I think Kane's got a good chance. Because Kane should score a hat-trick against...
Iran, hat-trick against Wales.
Well, I was going to say, Iran I think less so, but Wales he should get some goals against.
The goal's fine. Rolled on. It's 2-0 Ecuador, and we continue on. I don't think it is lagging, because we haven't dropped any.
No, it seems to be alright. I don't really know what's going on. Internet connection seems to be poor, but we're not lagging. People in chat, is the stream alright on your end?
Have you noticed the stream lag at all?
Yeah.
It's doing it again now, but again, the bit rate's high, so I don't know what's going on. I think the coloured square is telling me wrong things.
Miguel.
That header is pure. It was a brilliant header. Superb header.
A fifth. Goes across. Here is
Why is a fifth so deep?
Adam Lalla.
Oh, he's had a go, and that
Is that his name?
Very, very far over the bar.
Ahmad Lalla.
Forgot his name. He played for Russia and scored 5 goals in like 7 more minutes.
Fad Lalla.
I can't see that. It's fine to me. That's good.
Yeah, that is.
Fad Lalla. It's just like, what a header this is. Because it's behind him, the ball's behind him.
He is unmarked though.
And?
He's
I thought
completely
it was in the
unmarked.
corner. It wasn't in the corner. Flat me hands in goal.
Them in sheep.
Why are you hating on Wales? They're better than... Right, that's just incorrect, Perks.
I don't think they are. They're better going forward. Oh, even then, Benny-Taremi's a good player. The thing is, Wales, I think their system isn't as good as Iran's, even if their personnel potentially
Iran will
are.
beat Wales. That's a foul there on Estrada. It's another free kick for Ecuador. Is it another card? I'd be surprised if it was. It just comes in late. What's his name?
Miguel
sorry.
catches it, Estrada with an elbow
He's
in the
lost a few
face.
seconds since kickoff. I don't know, Jeff.
Why? Oh, the thing, yeah.
We'll find out, won't we? Yeah.
Do you go to school, fam? Yes, XZ. Yes, we do. Unfortunately, that's why we can't cover England Iran. But yeah, no, we will be doing every World Cup game that we can cover.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back when you get grouped. All right, thanks, Perks. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So when we win the thing, I'm celebrating the final laugh at you.
I am worried that we could.
No, we're not. Plays up 3 goals in the 2014 World Cup. He's going to break that in one game.
Valencia in the box.
Falls to Padla.
Yes, all of them.
Prada. No,
definitely not Prada.
what is his name? I'm having a stinker, to be honest.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Plata.
That's the one. Head up, falls to Preciado. He goes to the long ball over the top, looking for Estrada. It's cleared by Kuki.
It's starting to look more like a 4-3-3, isn't it? The Valencia, the Ecuador lineup.
Gutting, you're scoring and you. We are allowed to. We can watch the game in school, which is good.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. We just can't obviously stream it because we're not going to stream.
Imagine, yeah.
Just give us a little room. We can take all the equipment in.
We do it in the big hall. We get some mics in there, get some cameras,
get a crowd behind us, a bit of crowd atmosphere.
Exactly, yeah.
Brilliant.
What time does your school finish? My school finishes at 4, which is dumb.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, I know. We finish at 3:25 because that's a time that makes complete sense to everyone.
I think it's the whole point. It gives you 5 minutes to actually get off the ground until 3:30, and then technically everyone leaves at 3:30.
Yeah, and detentions start after school start at 3:30 as well. But yeah, no, we luckily we live very close.
Another terrible tackle for a Qatar player, and it's another yellow, and this time it is for Karim.
What's happening in Richmond, which lasts until 4:45, so I don't get him until 5:30. That is, yeah. So luckily we live about 5 minutes away from school. Yeah. So.
And Valencia, he's caused so many problems today. He's been really good. I mean, he went down, but he's still down.
What year is it, man?
This is not good. Hopefully, for Ecuador and for Valencia, this is okay.
So, you're going to miss pretty much all of Senegal, Netherlands then, XZ, and the same
Karim
for
Boudiaf into the book. As referee's 4th yellow card victim.
You should have bought that little World Cup plastic title there, like 20 quid, Lamar. What do you mean?
We should get a World Cup trophy.
Why?
If England gets to the final, we'll stick it there.
Well, we're not a national team that are going to win things. Should we get specifically the one that bloke's holding?
Yeah, we're going to hunt him down and we'll buy it.
We're going to get him on the show. We're going to find that random Ecuador fan. We're going to get him to sit here.
Yeah, just with the World Cup. We should get one though.
You can get a World Cup trophy and bring it in if you want.
Up one. Like an inflatable one, I can just wave
It's
around.
a giant.
Yeah, I'll get a giant inflatable.
It doesn't fit on the set. Yeah.
He's lucky, you can watch all the games.
Mm.
But Valencia's back to his feet, he looks to be alright to continue, and
Hayden's the captain having some words with the ref.
I was going to say, they're having a bit of a banter. Is that, oh, check that, what they're talking about. Well, they're laughing. Fourth appearance in the World Cup for Ecuador.
I like that the Prem runs on Saturdays. Yeah, obviously, but like, imagine the World Cup was only the weekends. It'd take a year to finish. Well, not yet, obviously, but yeah. And you wouldn't be able to watch any of the games. The point of the World Cup is you can watch every game.
Yeah.
If you have the means, obviously. If you're available from 10 a.m. till 9
until the last
p.m.
group games have to be at the same time. Have to be at the same time to avoid match fixing.
Yes. Yeah.
So Stoop around with the free kick. It's going to run straight through to.
Because obviously, for example, England-Wales is the last game. If Wales need the win to get through, and Wales gave England a big briefcase.
Yeah. I think they're letting us watch the England round game. That's what they're doing for our lot.
Mm. Yeah, same XZ with the second half. But luckily we're allowed to watch it in lessons, apparently.
Well, hopefully. Depends if you get a hot...
Yeah.
Your teachers.
We've got to say if you get a hot teacher.
No, a horrible.
Oh, right.
Why would that change you then?
Hot teacher might distract you from the game.
No, football first.
Alright.
100%.
Hot teacher second.
No, then England, and then Brexit. No, it's a joke.
Oh, and
Valencia. Can he
Valencia.
get there?
It's a brilliant challenge from Aurora.
Tackle. And then Valencia fouls him. Ref says yes.
Was it Aurora?
I don't know.
Rowie.
Rowie.
Wreck-It Ralph. Try to remember.
Yes, a Wreck-It Ralph playing right centre half.
And the midweek game's 8 o'clock.
That
No,
is
the
very
midweek,
soft.
like Champions League games, yeah. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think schools have to put it on because if not, people will just get their phones out and put it on.
Well, even like the 10 a.m. game.
I'll watch it.
I mean,
Depends what class,
mate. If I'm sat in science, I want to watch Argentina, Saudi
Is there
Arabia.
10 a.m. going tomorrow?
Yes.
No. No, there isn't. It's 1 p.m, 8 p.m, 4 p.m.
And 7 p.m. There's either 10 a.m. or 7 p.m.
There's not two games on tomorrow, is there?
Yes.
Oh, is there?
There should have been 4, but this game got moved.
Oh,
It'll be all of Group B plus the Group A game.
Oh, so it's around Wales.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, an absolute stinker. It's USA Wales.
That's it.
Yeah.
England around.
I've been missing games on Saturday morning. It's like, that's unlucky. But scholarship chance.
We won't be covering any more on Saturday morning. On that Saturday morning, we'll be covering Saturday night. I think it's Spain, Germany. No.
Brilliant.
Argentina, Mexico.
Oh, even
no.
No.
I can't remember. Shall I have a look?
5 minutes until the end of the first half of the 2022 World Cup. Ecuador lead the hosts.
It is Argentina, Mexico.
Now, the fans
Spain,
are
Germany,
full voice
Sunday.
for Qatar, but the players already look a bit defeated. It's gonna take a lot to turn around. You're missing Tunisia versus Australia. That is horrific.
I'm most excited for this weekend. We've got England on Friday.
Yeah.
Then we've got Argentina, Mexico.
Yeah.
Spain, Germany.
15.
Is he though?
1 versus 6, and he loses.
He's
it
been
to
tackled
the
by
first
Moise
person.
Caicedo.
Yeah, England you're saying buzzing for.
Yeah, so we've got that. Then we've got Argentina, Mexico, Spain, Germany, and
Haidos.
Portugal, Uruguay
He's still got
on Monday.
That is a terrible pass. I've never seen a worse. I've seen worse pass.
That one a minute ago.
I've seen Jorginho try to pass on that. That's an easy pass.
That's the one thing he can do.
Looking about the Valencia goals, the first penalty, really good penalty.
I was going to say, yeah.
She then smacked the ball into the goal.
Equally, he was mocking it. That run up.
Preciado with great ball in, and Valencia with the second. Ecuador are buzzing.
But yeah, if they win this, Ecuador, and tomorrow's game's a draw, they top the group going into the second match day. There is no reason they can't get a result from, I think they play Senegal and then Netherlands.
Draw with Senegal, you're on 4
I might be
points. And if Senegal lose to Netherlands, you're putting a lot
Let's
of
see
pressure
which
on
way
Senegal.
round it is. Ecuador play Netherlands first and then.
But it does come down to goal difference. You need as many goals as you can get against Qatar.
So if it's a draw, if tomorrow's a draw and then Ecuador just set up defensively
What
and draw
I'm saying
Netherlands.
is, I think that both Ecuador and Senegal could lose to Netherlands, draw to each other, and beat Qatar, which would leave them both on 4 points.
So it could go down to goal difference then.
Which is why...
Which would matter then how many you lose to Netherlands and how many you beat Qatar, yeah.
But let's see, penalty, Gundogan's pen versus England, just pass it into the bottom right corner. Yeah, I don't remember bad things about England.
Yeah, but I do remember that penalty. That was a Nations League game that no one really cared about.
This is not good for Ecuador.
He is 34.
He's holding his knee against
and this would
knee.
be a massive blow to their chance of going far in this World Cup.
Do they have any bench players? Is anyone there? Is he alright? Physios haven't come on yet.
And get some deep heat on it, mate, we'll be fine. Actually, heat sounds like the worst thing you want to do.
Yeah, say deep freeze.
Just down ice cubes.
You're free side. What have you realised? But yeah. Qatar fans are loving it, but I mean their team's losing 2-0.
But at the end of the day, they don't care. They're doing some well. They get 3 World Cup games to jump up and down at.
They might lose 8-0.
I can't watch Uruguay Ghana. Oh my god, when is that?
That'll be a good game actually.
It's gonna be an amazing game of football.
Okay, that's a bit far.
Why?
Oh, the stretch is on. The stretch is on for Valencia. This is what we do not want to see. 43 minutes into. Well, he might be alright. He's getting back to his feet actually. We don't need the stretcher. He's told the stretcher to go off. The stretcher bloke ran over and the ref goes, "What are you doing here? Get off." So they ran back off.
The FIFA doctor's having a word. Doesn't Ecuador not have a... No, they do.
They do.
They don't trust them. That FIFA went, "Go on, doctor."
Well, I think the FIFA doctor came with the stretcher. Valencia's hobbling off. This is hobbled too.
It's not a package deal. We bought a stretcher, got a doctor, might as well send him on.
You can tell he's not happy.
The Ghana Uruguay game's the last one, which
all.
is at 3 o'clock, so we'll miss the first 25 minutes. We are live for Cameroon, Brazil that day.
I mean, it's a big miss. It's a huge miss for Ecuador. And I mean, hopefully it's not too bad. Maybe if they get through, he can feature in the round of 16. I don't know if they haven't sucked him off, unless he's come back on and there's like magic recovery. Might be, He's come back on. He's hobbling on. There's no way. Look at him.
He's got a minute to go to the half, so if he can just wait. Or if Ecuador can play with 10, and then you can just try and see how it feels over the half time and then make change after that if they need.
But I think you're right. Just give him 15 minutes. Give him 15
minutes. Get him walking up and down the touchline rather than in the change.
He's back. He's running.
He's fine. It's Enner Valencia, mate. He's a
unit.
unit.
I mean, he does not look wrong, but yeah, he's just got to run around for literally.
He's walking gingerly. But equally, if you're 2-0 up in this game and this looks done, do you not rest him?
Sub him off, yeah. But he might want the golden boot.
But he can get goals against Senegal.
Because I'll be honest, I don't think Qatar are getting this back. Just in my opinion, I might be wrong, but if I'm being completely honest,
think he knows it hurts, but he's like, well, I'm going to play for it. It's my chance to win the World Cup.
Yeah. I think again...
This is his last World Cup. That's one legend we've not spoken about. Obviously, this is Lewandowski, Messi, Ronaldo, and Enner Valencia's last World Cup. And probably Qatar's.
Ever. Never come back. 5 minutes at a time.
And definitely Sheebs.
That man. You're going to keep
Those are his last World Cup games today.
You're going to find a new keeper. They've got a bench goalkeeper.
They're going to buy one.
And they might get one free.
Courtois just found his long-lost Qatari grandmother.
He'd also found £1 billion without that mother as well, apparently. I've heard that one. Because 4 minutes and a half left of the half. Can Qatar get a goal back to maybe give them a chance going in to the second 45? Kuki plays it across to
Fifth.
No, Croatia, but remember, getting France Denmark was on Saturday. It's on Saturday. Yeah, that's really good games. What we're watching Argentina? Yeah.
What are we watching?
A thief. We're watching Argentina and Mexico on Saturday, aren't we?
Argentina, Mexico, yeah, 7 o'clock.
A thief.
But yeah, France Denmark will be a good game. But we're not going to cover 2 in a day. We're doing 17 consecutive. There's no double headers coming up. Maybe round of 16 stage if there's 2 ridiculously good games that we won't want to miss.
Maybe.
Which, like, if there's a Portugal-Brazil on the same day as England-Qatar.
We're watching Qatar. I do not care.
You just watch Sheeb again.
I'm not that mad.
I hope Qatar get rid of Sheeb.
Memphis Depay's going to field day.
Yeah.
And he's just kicked it off. And I thought, oh, so no, it took deflection. Qatar coming forward.
Imagine if Qatar actually turned out to be really good after this match. They're going like Duffy.
Like, imagine they come in the second half and it's one change and it's like Ronaldo.
Sheeb's gone.
Yeah. So yeah, 2-0. They get one goal back like now.
There's a chance. Well, even so, 45 minutes to score 2 goals. By the way, this is the longest throw-in ever. He's been stood up and walking up and down this touchline for 2 minutes. Do you think Portugal could struggle?
No.
I don't think they will, but I think there's a chance.
What's his name?
Ghana are strong.
Messias.
Uruguay are decent. Who?
The right back, number 2.
Miguel.
That was a terrible
I don't know what
pass
was on his
there.
shirt. I can't remember what it said, but it's not Miguel.
Pedro.
Yeah.
Which confused me. And here come Ecuador. That's another foul.
Is that Pablo?
It's another foul. Pedro been fouled there.
Pedro, that's
Not Pedro.
Plata.
Plata. Plate. So think about
Plate. They stuck an A on the end for a laugh.
Plater.
No, Plata.
Paul Madrid. I think it'll be alright because I've got Cristiano Ronaldo. So, is Speed at the World Cup?
I don't think he's playing. No.
I'm surprised he hasn't been paid.
He probably. Well,
So you say he likes World Cup song?
he'd probably do a better job for Qatar than any of these lads.
Yeah.
But at least he'd run about a lot.
Stick him on the left.
Remember him in the Southern Training match? He was up and down that touchline. Get Goldbridge as manager as well, rather than this Barca coach fraud man.
He gave Rodeshaw a run for his money, to be fair. Yeah, he gave him a good game.
He definitely did. And his big challenges, passionate.
He was managed by Mark Goldbridge, who I still think should be the England manager.
Or Qatar manager.
No. A Superman. Minute and a half to go of the first 45. Oh, it's been a good first 45 of the World Cup. Equally, not the two biggest teams were here, but still two good teams, and it's been.
Caicedo bringing it forwards now. Ecuador. Ball back to this right back. He's been involved so much.
He can get there, even to throw, but apparently according to the linesman, he's fouled him.
He's my man of the match so far. It's tight because I think Ana Valencia's been superb, but if you're going to give it to someone who hasn't scored, Preciado has been relentless. Brilliant ball in for Valencia's second.
Bit too much force there.
Heavily involved in the first as well. And obviously, the one that was disallowed. Brilliant so far though, Preciado.
It's getting kicked off for 4, didn't it?
Yeah.
53 minutes until that point. We definitely did not kick off at 4.
We're 3 minutes behind.
Oh yeah, true. Foul there on a player.
Fadlalala, isn't it? And he's been folded.
Fadlalala.
Like a deck chair.
It says Abdel Karim on the back.
Yeah, the names on the back I think might be first names or just random names they put in a random generator.
Yeah, I bet you smashed that there. Here is, I forgot his name again. The right.
Yeah, it's Abdul Karim Hassan Fadlalala.
Ball in, header wide.
And it's Pedro Miguel. So yeah,
Headed
they have
wide
their first names on the back of the shirt.
Almoez Ali, headed wide. Big chance for Qatar at the end of the half, and that is gonna be the end of the half. It was the right back. I forgot his name. What is his name?
Pedro Miguel.
Miguel knocks out wide. Ball put in
Ali
by the
needed
captain.
to convert that. You'd back him to convert that, wouldn't you?
And Ali heads wide.
Before he was in the Asian Cup, top scorer in that tournament.
Unmarked. Had time, and Felix can't believe it.
If he just,
it's half time.
He's hit it straight. He's tried to do too much with it. Doesn't even make Galandas work for it.
And that is the end of the first 45 of the Qatar World Cup.
Right, I'm gonna take a minute.
Yeah,
and then
it was a good one.
We'll debrief in just a moment.
Bring me again.
I'll get some drinks. I'll just bring a bottle.
I'll ask for tap water.
I'll get a bottle of tap water then, mate.
Alright. But yeah, that is half time. And it is Ecuador 2, Qatar 0. There's still big questions here. Looking at the physios, look at the coaching staff, all concerned about Ana Valencia. But that is it for the half. I mean, it's not been a bad 45. You know, Ecuador thought they took the lead. Ecuador thought they took the lead early on. But it was deemed to be offside, so that one didn't count. It was a close one, but he was offside. Hincapi was behind the goalkeeper when he received the ball. Very close, very tight. Didn't expect it to be offside, but it was offside, and Ana Valencia's goal didn't stand. Doesn't matter, because he's gone on and got another 2. First one from the penalty spot. Sheeb, who, let's be honest, in the Qatari net has had an absolute stinker. And it's not been a great game for him. He brought down Valencia. Valencia trying to round him. Sheeb brings him down. Valencia steps up, set the penalty, scores, makes it 1-0 to Ecuador. And then Valencia's second, unmarked in the box. Brilliant balling from Preciado, who's been brilliant at right back. He's been really, really good for Ecuador down the right hand side. Putting balls in, dribbling past the full-backs of Qatar, causing them a lot of problems. But it was a brilliant ball in and a perfect header from Valencia to make it 2-0. From an Ecuador point of view, really, really good half. They've played well, they've looked really, really good going forward. They've carried a huge threat down the flanks, getting the balls in, and Enner Valencia has been phenomenal. 34 years old and still at the top of his game in a World Cup, and he's got himself a double, and if he can continue, he will get himself some more in this game. Obviously, with that injury as the half ended, hobbling off, hopefully for Ecuador and for his tournament, hopefully he is not injured and he can carry on playing. If I'm Ecuador, you're 2-0 up, you don't risk it. Let him rest for the next 45 minutes. Let him rest for their next game, which I believe is against Senegal. Might be wrong there. I think I am wrong, actually. Could be Netherlands. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think Ecuador's next game is Senegal. But Valencia's played well. They've had plenty of options. You've had Plata and Preciado on the right. You've had a Stupinan and Ibarra on the left. They've carried the big threat for Ecuador. They've been getting the balls into the box. They've been supplying Valencia and Estrada with plenty of chances, and they've taken them. And Qatar's defence cannot deal with it. On to the home nation. Been a terrible half. It's been sloppy. It's been nervous. Sheeb in goal has been woeful. He's made errors. I mean, obviously gave away the penalty. He has not looked good today. The back three have struggled. Defensively, the whole team has struggled. And it's not been great at all. And they're really, really struggling. There's lots of spaces on the width for the Ecuador players to run down the line, and then no one's marking their men in the middle, and Valencia and Estrada are getting free headers and free opportunities. Obviously, the penalty was a silly error from Sheeb to give away. Going forwards, haven't seen much at all from Qatar, but they had one big chance at the end of the half. Ali should have headed it home, really. I mean, brilliant from Miguel at right back, the number 2. He played it down the line to the captain, Jesus. I can have a look. Yeah, Haydos. I was right. Haydos put the ball in perfectly, and Almoz Ali, the form he's been in, I expected to see him head that home, but he didn't, and it stays 2-0 to Ecuador. Thank you. Massive, making history for wrong reasons, losing an opening game as a World Cup. Yeah, and it could get pretty nasty for Ecuador. And Random Reels, congratulations on 100 subs. I'm supposing that's meant to say 1,000, but thanks, yes, we have got 100 subs. We have also got 1,000.
No, maybe that's congratulating us for like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you very, very much. Appreciated it. Obviously, thanks to everyone else, everyone, the 1,000 and however many have now subscribed, because there's just so many of you. So thank you to you guys.
I'm gonna check my fantasy team.
I haven't got any players.
It's going really well.
How many points are you on?
No, I don't know how.
Wow.
Afif is playing.
Oh. How does the app work?
I don't really know.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I think you did mean 1k. We'll let him off. But yes. Thank you very much for that. One thing I brought up, talked about Ecuador, talked about Qatar.
Why haven't we
talked? A lot of yellow cards going on here. And I think it's Qatar's way of trying to slow the game down. Make a load of fouls and try and stop Ecuador's rhythm. Hasn't worked, clearly. No. They've got themselves booked. I think there's 4 players for Qatar on a yellow card.
There's a lot of yellows,
There's
isn't there?
one for...
God, I was going to say Casado's on a yellow, isn't he?
One for Ecuador, which is Casado. I think it's Sheeb.
Sheeb, Boudaif and Ali are all on yellows, and then Casado as well.
4 yellow cards in the first half. It's been a very, very physical game. A lot of fouls happening. And I think that's what they're highlighting now. Our BBC, the succession of fouls and injuries put it down. And Valencia, hopefully, is all right to carry on. He's been involved in 4 collisions today, 2 fouls. Obviously, the big knee injury. They had the call with the bloke in the blue bib, the FIFA doctor.
He did it last.
Stretcher came on and they got told to leave. But hopefully, Valencia is all right to carry on. They'll be assessing him over the half-time break. And hopefully, for Ecuador's sake, he can keep playing. I've been
supporting all the Spanish sides must be tough, mate, because you've got Mexico, Spain, and Ecuador all to support.
You're kind of just covering all bases.
Imagine if we support the English sides.
And I'll be honest, Australia, America, England, Wales.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
I was going to say Scotland, but they won't ever qualify, so that's fine.
Yay. I guess Spain. I think Spain are going to go fast. That's probably a good idea. Just spread your bets elsewhere.
James Maddison and Kyle Walker not available to play against Iran. Southgate has confirmed this. I saw that Maddison wasn't in the open training session today, but Walker was. So it's interesting since then that Walker's been confirmed out. But yeah.
Argentina too, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I don't know my geography, to be honest.
Speak Spanish. But yeah. I was thinking in my head for a second Brazil.
I was, and I realised no. They speak.
Andorra, if they ever get there.
Andorra, yeah. Yeah, Andorra.
Would you normally have Colombia? They speak Spanish as well? I don't know.
No,
yeah. Madison's out, yeah. I saw Madison. I haven't seen anything about Walker yet, and I haven't seen Southgate's interview. So
it should be a right back, sure left back.
Yeah, that'd be my... We don't have another left back, do we? So is the backup plan Trent right
Southgate,
back? And...
get on BBC iPlayer tonight, because tonight at 10:30 is How to Win the World Cup.
Wow.
I don't know who's presenting that one.
I'm going to go Jermaine Genius. He played one FIFA save, and this is how he's done it.
It's actually How to Win the World Cup on Football Manager.
No, Jermaine Genius isn't that smart.
Oh, yeah, true.
He doesn't know how to download. He doesn't know how a laptop works.
FIFA career mode.
Yeah. Imagine Jermaine Genius as the England manager.
Oh, God. I'd refuse to watch us again.
But for some reason never got sacked. Welcome back, Chelsea fan.
Yeah. Well, everyone
so far we've had I wouldn't say it's a terrible first half football because we've been treated to 2 goals, but
it's been good.
As far as World Cup opening games go, it's not been a bad match considering the last few ones we've
seen 2 goals.
The last host was Russia, and I think they played Egypt or something in the first game, so this beats that.
This is England opening session. We look knackered.
Oh yeah. That is the problem. The heat is the biggest issue for these clubs.
I mean, the heat doesn't seem to have a problem in the stadium.
Well, that's an interesting point. But I think if you look at the 2 teams, they're both teams that are used to this climate. It's Ecuador versus Qatar. Qatar obviously natives. Ecuador are used to playing in a hot climate. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow, when watching, I think that's why Senegal could beat Netherlands, because they're more used to the warmer climate. Even though a lot of the Senegalese players have since moved from Senegal to play in Europe.
Freezing. Aircon in the stadium's helped. I don't know how much the fans will be feeling. Also, I'm not in the stadium myself.
No.
It'd be interesting to see what people say about the heat problem in the stadiums. Also, even training. Also, there's no training going around without aircon.
No. Walking around in general.
5-0. Oh well, I could be celebrating 5-0. Just myself.
But so why were they playing? Why did Saudi go, let's have a friendly against the one country everyone hates?
Wait, when was that? Was that the Euros? Way to World Cup in Russia, though? Was that the World Cup in Russia?
Oh yeah, probably. I don't think it's going to be the Euros, do you?
No, funnily enough.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't think Saudi Arabia or Russia are allowed. Both for different reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, not long to go until we kick off for the second half. Hopefully, the thing is though, now it's also got potential to be 0-0. Bigly Qatar do like conceding more, but they show promise at the end of half that they could score. I think the Qatar score makes this game interesting. If Ecuador get a third, it kind of kills it off.
Yeah, I think I would. Well, you never know how far match fixing can go, but
Suddenly Ecuador's all 2 Ecuador's ruled off for corruptness.
Enna Valencia's a squad out of the stadium.
Yeah. Apparently, Valencia's. No.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I do feel that this game is done. I don't think Qatar have 2 goals in them, but I also think they should be underestimated at this point. There's every chance they could.
Yes, we're at the Al Bayt Stadium in Al Khor, and for some reason Gary Lineker is interviewing Rob Page via Zoom.
Should point out we are not at the Al Bayt Stadium. That is Gary Lineker who is there.
Yes,
we're not in Qatar.
We are not.
We're not at the set with us.
Why did I feel like we've done that before? Got a massive deja vu there.
What, been to Qatar?
No, but that us saying we're not in. That's not us there. It's yes, we are obviously not in Qatar.
Well, I don't know how that'd be obvious to our poor viewers out there who may have thought for a second there. We took the whole studio.
We aren't in Qatar. But yes, hopefully. I don't know what's going on. Why we're not kicking off?
3 games tomorrow, so be good. Should be. It should be. We'll have a lot to talk about. On stream, which would be nice. Because at the moment, it's sort of like, well, what do we expect from the other teams? Hard to tell because we've not seen them in action yet. As for how these guys will get on against the others, I think Ecuador can give Senegal a good game. I think they could even give Netherlands a good game. Whereas Qatar could lose both games double digits. So,
yeah.
What's the worst ever World Cup performance?
I don't know. I'm
going to do some research.
Yeah, who has performed the worst ever at the World Cup?
Performance is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Because is it realistic that Qatar could beat that?
Especially as a home nation, that would be embarrassing. That'd be so embarrassing.
Yeah, that would be.
But yeah, what is it? I'm intrigued now. Worst performances? We don't want the worst host nation performance. Just the worst in general.
Yeah, as I said, there's none of these what I'm looking for.
But yeah, I don't see Qatar come back. Equally, my prediction is still 2-2. So I'm going to stick with my prediction and hope I'm right. There's a chance. There's still a chance that my pre-match prediction does come true and that Qatar do level this game at 2-2. I highly doubt it now though, and I expect Ecuador to go on and to push on and grab some more goals. Also interested to see what happens with Enna Valencia.
Hopefully he's fit. Doesn't think a game tomorrow. We won't actually be able to give a prediction. So what are you thinking now?
We'll do the other game as well.
What other game?
Obviously
we'll watch Senegal Netherlands and we'll talk about USA Wales and the same thing.
The England game then tomorrow. If anyone's interested, I'm going to go 3-0 England.
Yeah, you think we'll break them down that easily?
Yeah. I think we'll get 1 in the first half just to settle the nerves, and then we'll get 2 in the second once it's a bit more comfortable.
I think England are obviously amazing, but Iran are good defensively. I'll go 2-1 England. Kane, Sterling, Mataremi gets 1 for Iran. They could even go 1 up to be fair.
Go Kane, Bellingham, Maguire.
I want to see Bellingham do well. I hope he does.
As we've seen, Maguire scored the header to make it 3.
As for Kane, he needs to have a better World Cup than he did Euros.
Nikola Dimkovic. Open the stream.
Yeah, welcome back.
Oh yeah, welcome back. Sorry, Qatar really bad. I mean, they haven't played great.
I was going to say, yeah.
And the Sheebs had a bit of a stinker in goal. Teams
also,
are back out.
Nicola, make sure to be here for Thursday, especially. Because obviously we will be watching Brazil-Serbia, right?
Yes.
I've got that right. Yes, Mitrovic. We'll be watching Mitro in action. Hopefully he can do something.
Yeah, we are covering Serbia on Thursday.
Yeah, Brazil-Serbia should be a good game.
2-0, yeah. Should win.
I don't think we'll win big. People have been saying 5-0 and stuff. I think not a lot of people know about Iran, but they do set up well defensively, and I think Taremi's got a goal in them, so I'll go 2-1. It will take us a while. When we really struggle to break down a low block, and England's only way, we don't have an attacking system. It's just get a set piece, get lucky. So yeah, be interesting to see. But yeah, we are just moments away now from kick-off here in the second half.
England will take the knee. That's good. That's... Yeah, okay. Confused me there, but anyhow, Sheeb is praying I mean, he does need.
He's praying he's going to have a better second half than he had at first.
Prayers for that performance we saw, as you said, in the first 45. We're about to kick off once again for the second 45, the first game the Qatar.
I reckon he's been listening to Bon Jovi's "Living on a Prayer" to get him inspired for the second half. We're only halfway there. Live on a prayer, sir. Right, Ecuador, get us underway in the second half. Torres, lovely ball over the top instantly. Ecuador trying to play it quick, but they then are dispossessed. Qatar throw. Qatar really need to take a hold on this game. They're too skittish.
We're just trying to get a bit more possession, or just calm down.
Yeah. Like even that throw there, it's like you're 2-0 down.
I mean, the throw,
why are you dashing it about?
Valencia, and because the throw was horrific, the other guy tried to get the ball and just clobbered into him.
Hincapié.
Back.
That was Almuzali.
Yeah.
I think that was, wasn't it? Yeah. Procedo down the line. Hasn't worked out. Qatar bringing it forwards now. It's well dealt with by Ecuador, but Qatar have it back. It's quite scrappy at the moment. Plata finds Mendes. Dispossessed. A thief. Good area.
Oh,
it's a good chance from Moise Caicedo, though.
Boulia.
Is it Hassan?
Yeah, I think it's Hassan.
Haydos, is it not? Or Hattam?
Oh, it's Haydos.
The captain, number 10.
Hattam was the one I meant to.
Yeah. Hattam was number 6.
Afif.
He tries to find Ali, but it's well cut out by Piero Hincapié.
Valencia is on the pitch.
Yeah, he is fine. I was about to mention that.
He looks to be
Just
alright.
looking for him.
Haydos
Saw Estrada. I thought for a moment, hang on, that's not in Valencia. I looked across and there he was. Shining.
Cuts in, plays it to Valencia. He's been fouled there, is he not, ref?
So, someone say Depay's in the shout for the Golden Boot. What do you think?
Probably. Outfit's 9 past Qatar.
Well, exactly. He's got quite an easy. Also saw Morata. He has scored a lot for Spain. He's got Costa Rica in his group. Quite a nice run to the semis potentially, if they can get through their group. And then
Maybe.
who's left in terms of other options? Kane.
Yeah.
Could win it. I think Messi obviously has a good chance. Ronaldo
Lautaro
potentially.
Martinez checked in there as well.
Lautaro and Messi, I think the two of them could have a good tournament. I mean, obviously they're not going to both win Golden Boot unless they're going to beat Saudi Arabia 17-0 or something.
Drive forwards. That's not bad drive out defence from Fab Lover.
I think it takes like 11 goals from Messi to break the record for most World Cup goals in total.
He could do that.
I think there's someone close. I feel like Muller needs like 8 or something.
Don't know.
There's a chance he starts, you know.
Yeah. Qatar's knocking it around, trying to calm down a bit. And to be fair, the first opening minutes of this second half, they've been much better.
I've said potentially that Germany's front four will be Sane one side, Gnabry the other, Musiala attacking mid, Muller up front. Makes sense to make use of the fact they all play club football together, I guess.
No place for Havertz.
No.
Not surprised.
But he's not had a good season so far. A thief does really well just to get that through the legs of Valencia. If not,
they're knocking it out quite nicely now, Qatar. They're looking to come forward here, and then they've done that. That's a terrible pass.
It's not horrific, I don't think, but he's put the ball in a good area. But yeah,
that's the problem. He's annoyed with himself, and it's
Arawi, right?
Mm.
Yeah, Arawi. Got to go for a sec. All right, see you in a second. Then exit.
Goal kick for Ecuador.
Galanaz, who I don't think we've mentioned at all tonight.
No, apart from the one. No.
But it's weird. I just used tonight, but it is 5:15.
But it's pitch black outside.
I know.
All first header won by.
Winter World Cup feeling very odd.
I was going to say, usually it's been the height of summer when you're sitting there boiling.
I was going to say.
With fans on. Now it's
like the Euros was when we were sat on the floor. It's Europa League final, wasn't it? We were sat on the floor, and then when the Euros went to the final.
The Euros final, there's 4 of us, so we took breaks into twos.
In like the extra time.
Preciado does well. Torres goes back to
Hincapié, Estupinan.
Good play from Ecuador.
Back to Hincapié.
Qatar going flying in those tackles.
Estupinan. This is a really nice draw for Ecuador because they could have easily been had to play Qatar or not Qatar, sorry, Senegal or Netherlands in the opening game, which was a tough one.
Who they got next? I thought it was Senegal.
And Netherlands next, and Senegal to finish the group. So if they lose to Netherlands and Senegal beat Qatar, and Senegal lose to Netherlands as well, Netherlands will be through. Qatar will be pretty much out.
Yeah.
No, will be out. Sorry, and the winner of Senegal Ecuador will go through. Unless they draw, in which case it will go down to who's scored more against Qatar or who's conceded less against Netherlands. But yeah, Qatar trying to bring it forward. Ali dispossessed. Qatar just can't really get anything on it, and now really Ecuador could be in again. Ibora looking for options in the middle. That's a shocking pass.
Completely wrong pass. And all the options there as the wrong thing to do. Just Superman does what
Fadlala tried to bring it forward. Can't really. Again, that barely looked legal as a throw-in. Alriwa clears it long.
He can't let Tedder. Don't always put his hand on next to it. Because
back with Akram Afif.
They have no options. Like, where does this guy play the ball?
Yeah. Ecuador are so good at being able to get back in. And Qatar sat very much too deep. I know they have plans to play on the counter, but when your players can't string together passes very quickly, you kind of got to be able to be better at breaking teams down. Because this Qatar side isn't bad at moving the ball around.
They lose the ball.
They're not forced into making these errors. They're unforced errors, really. Tries to find Ibora again, but it's well cut out by Alriwa. I couldn't tell whether it was Kuki or Alriwa, so I gambled.
Who knows? Preciado. How's it go?
I was going to say, if that goes top corner, though, amazing. Didn't.
Goal of the tournament already.
Exactly.
I do like goal of the tournament. I do look out for that goal of the tournament contender.
Yeah.
Don't think we've seen one yet. Obviously not.
Well, the Valencia header wasn't bad.
The header was good, but I don't think if it were instead.
Well, there's no more goals in the tournament. They're the only two.
If there's no more goals in the tournament, we've got a problem.
Oh, what is up against? Yeah, of course. 0-0s, penalties. What if every other game's a header or a pen?
But what would it be decided on? Because goals...
Penalties?
Goals... No, in your group is what I'm saying. In the group.
Ecuador would just win. They just give them the World Cup
there and goals scored also be the same because you've drawn with everyone.
Yeah, head-to-head would be the same.
Because you've drawn to everyone.
It'd be goals scored when... Oh no, it's all nil-nils.
Isn't they all draw to each other?
If they all draw, it'll be goal scored. But if they're all nil-nils, then alphabetical order, I guess.
Yeah. Torres.
It's the only one that makes any sense. Well, it doesn't make it much sense, but...
So Qatar would...
lose. Well, yeah.
It'd be third. Yeah, they would. England would make it through.
Ecuador. Yeah, love it.
Ball in.
Argentina would love it.
Behind Valencia in front of Estrada.
To be fair, most nations you expect to go through would be fine. Probably, I think Portugal would go out.
Yeah. Uruguay.
No. South Korea below them. ABCD, FG, HJK, LMP, QR, S. Yeah, U is before P.
Yeah.
And so it's S.
No, P's before U. And so is S. So Uruguay will be out.
Oh yeah. Portugal will be fine actually then.
Yeah.
Oh, so all the big clubs will be fine.
Nick Nack used to keep yeah. That's what he do. Physios are on.
Sorry, physios just ran on.
Is that the physio?
The player was then fine and they were waved off.
I thought it was like a pitch invader.
Ree was in pain. Yeah, they ran on looking like physios. They could be pitch invaders, you know though. That'd be the perfect disguise, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like someone goes down. I mean, the player might be a bit like, hang on, you're not like physio.
And the club staff, but the ref might look and say, oh, they're physios. Who's
the club? I guess the manager might not know who the physio is.
But you'd also have to come from the stand side.
Or if you put the FIFA ones on, no one will know.
Yeah, pretend you're a FIFA doctor.
Other than the FIFA doctor. Okay, hang on. I'm not them. Just go around with the steward. There'll be 3 FIFA doctors.
Tiebreakers, everyone draws 0-0.
Yeah, well, they'd have to play more games, wouldn't
Fair play with a tiebreaker. Oh, it's like yellow cards and that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, there's none.
Well, Qatar are going to lose at that because they've had loads. I'll be honest, opening 10 minutes this second half were nothing near as good It's the opening 10 minutes of the
FIFA.
first half. We also had to
Well, Qatar have actually started playing football now.
Yeah, but not to a good enough standard to threat Ecuador.
Threatened, but yeah.
Yeah, I meant to say give Ecuador a threat.
Okay.
So just flip a coin and it goes through, basically. Oh,
Ibora
has a
gets
go.
a shot away.
Oh my god,
Sheeb, Golden Glove.
Yeah, I'll just give it to him right now.
They'll just flip a coin of who goes through, basically. Oh, fast. Spin wheel, I think that's the best way to do it.
Brilliant from Valencia. And he wins a throw. So smart. So smart. Ibora, I couldn't believe it. But Sheeb, with a good stop. I mean, it is kind of straight at him, but Barra probably just he would have wanted an opening World Cup goal. It's a good stop from Sheeb. He's recovered.
Yeah,
he'll have to keep a clean sheet this second half.
Fair play. Or maybe a clean sheet in his case.
Wee.
Didn't even make any sense.
Ball led in, Preston wins the second one, then doesn't win. Oh, Valencia then wins the third. It's bouncing around, and the thief can't get out because he's been clobbered.
Yeah, so it gets caught by Quesado.
No, it's the other one. It's
Mendes. I was going to say, if it's Quesado, he's off.
Mendes has just gone into the book.
But yeah. Yeah, Sheeb, get in, mate.
Easily, he'd be our icon. He's not. So here's my icon though.
I said, if he didn't play for Qatar, I would get a picture of Sheeb and put it on the wall, but I don't know if we can.
I don't want to see you.
No.
We always have one player though. There will be a player.
It's got to be. That doesn't play for Qatar.
But that's got a good run.
They can't do a playoff because the World Cup's on a tight schedule, yeah. Yeah, no, we've got to find someone.
But we always have like one player.
Hannibal Medjbury.
But that's be one player that we're going to watch more than once. So they could get through. We've got a banter player. Ecuador. We don't have one. And Valencia
someone from Japan.
could be our player of the tournament.
Yeah.
Long ball.
That's their banter player.
Not banter.
So equally, if they don't get through, we're not going to watch them again.
Yeah. Ibarra.
Because their group games are on the same days as England group games.
Astute man. That's a loose pass, but try to go. In possession in contest. 14% of possession has been no once. What?
That would make some sense. If it's like just like in like not being played there.
Ultimately, like when they've when they're fighting for the ball, who's come out with it on top and who's just not, who's 50-50.
No, I think it's like there. There's no one on the ball. What is this? This I don't know.
I think it's just when they're.
I don't get it.
In context, I mean, like when they're battling, right? So they're both going for a tackle, and Ecuador win the ball.
You tell me they've both been touching the ball 14% of this game at the same time.
No, I'm saying it's like when like 50-50, so no one wins a tackle.
Maybe their data guys are really bad at counting, so they just go, well, that looks mental. Oh, we'll just put it contest.
Yeah,
they're both kicking, you know.
I think City only beat United 2-6 on their playoff for the Premier title. Yeah. That'd have been cool. We could have seen a playoff game, yeah, last year. And last year as well, we could have seen a playoff game.
If it fell correctly, it would take a big loss for City, right?
Yeah, they'd have to lose a bit like 5-1.
And a draw for Liverpool.
Yeah. Foul there by the number 6 of Qatar on Plata, and it's a free kick to Ecuador, which they've taken.
Or a draw for... Like, what was the gap? A point? Or, it was a point, wasn't it? Not 2.
Yeah.
If not, I'd take a draw for City and a win for Senegal.
Good play from Ecuador here. Draw for City and a win for Senegal.
Yeah, mate.
Well,
exactly
that was a big tackle. Switching, not going to play around nice now, Ecuador. They're trying to preferred. They're trying to put this game to bed.
Torres. Cross to Hincapié. He looks decent. Well, more than decent, it was quite.
Yeah, Ecuador look good.
Can see if my fantasy points have updated yet. No. Great. Well, I can see a thief on the pitch, so he should be on some points.
Is there not somewhere it says how the points are scored? Not on actual a thief, but just in the menus.
He's on 0.
Okay.
Have I got the wrong thief? Wait, you can keep subbing players in and out?
Oh.
Throughout the game week?
That's right. I don't understand that. But is there not a section where it says how points are scored?
Well, I guess it makes sense because I can now get rid of a thief.
Scroll up, click on match. No, go up. There, there's a big button on the pitch.
Well, that's what I'm viewing. Anyway.
Anyhow.
I'm going to help.
Half an hour to go. You have a Stephen, and that's pretty good for you. Is it how many points is he on then? And Preciado's down.
Seeing how this works.
He's been influential for Ecuador today, and if he's injured, that's a big problem. It does not look good. It's just hip. And that would be a big miss for Ecuador if he cannot continue, because he's been really, really good today. They are warming up the number 14 to replace him. He does not look good. I don't think he's going to continue.
Okay, if you play for 60 minutes or more, you get a point.
We have now got the 60 minute.
+3 for an assist, -1 for a yellow, -2 for a red, -2 for an own goal. If you win a penalty, it's +2. If you concede a penalty, it's -1. I don't think they've added the point yet for 60 minutes. He's also not been booked. Ali was booked.
No. This looks to me like Preciado's not going to continue. He's back to his feet though. I wouldn't risk it. This is Angelo Preciado down. He's hobbling off. I would expect him to come off here. He's still in a lot of pain. Yeah, I'd expect him to come off here. Yeah. Valencia would have a hat-trick if that goal wasn't ruled out. He could still get his hat-trick though. Still 29 minutes to go. Your time.
And Qatar don't look like doing much else other than conceding more.
No, that is true.
I'm not looking at them going, yeah, mate, they're going to score.
Oh, that's cool.
Not bad from Miguel.
Header wide by Miguel. So that's our second
This is the
shot
problem.
now.
If you're a bad side, you have to score these snap chances. Ali should have scored in the first.
Yeah, if Ali scores that
Miguel
one,
should have done better to convert this, or at least get it on target.
if Ali scores that one, it's a very different
But overall,
scenario.
they've not played bad football in general, and they don't look completely terrible. They're just not as good as Ecuador.
No.
In certain areas, I think Ecuador are a lot more clinical. I think they're a lot more efficient with the ball, and they're also better with the ball at their feet. But Qatar don't look horrific, despite this, scoreline suggesting otherwise.
Header one, Valencia chests it past one, don't get past the other. Back to it.
Sheeb, icon, Kookie.
To be fair, he's keeping a clean sheet so far in the second half. So hats off to him. I couldn't do that, so.
No, probably not. We are only 30, not even 30 minutes into the first half. 15, 17 minutes now.
Into the second.
Yeah, into the second half. But yeah.
Still 28 to go.
Nice little switch to the play. We've got trying to win it, and there's a lad offside.
I've never seen two players go over the same ball, just not talk to each other.
And both be offside.
Yeah. A, Ali's on. B, they've got a call. They're both on.
She was a legend, in my opinion. But that's the problem then with liners raising their flags.
Mm-hmm.
You get that.
They won't get a score from anyway. They crashed into each other. And Ecuador taking their time about this. And they move the team up and let the keeper take it instead. He goes long. That's a great kick.
She was on -3 points for me, annoyingly.
-3?
Oh, conceding a penalty and conceding goals, I presume.
You can sub them out, can't you?
Yeah. I think that's how it works. But the player's locked, which basically means you can't.
Hang on, who's your other goalkeeper?
Can't score more points. What do you mean?
Who's your goalkeeper? Yeah. You can sub him for Sheeb. I think you should keep him in actually. Just firm the -3. Hopefully I can bench him, put Costa in.
You got Diogo Costa, and only got, I think so.
Well, he's starts.
He should. Who's the other? What, Jose Sarr?
Yeah. Patricio.
Potentially. Is he even in the national side?
I don't know.
National side anymore?
Talk about Chelsea. Let's enjoy the World Cup.
So it's a 40-day break from Chelsea.
Forget about club football. Let's enjoy the nations.
40
the
days?
big nation of England. I really like this year's kits. They've grown on me. I can't wait to be wearing mine.
Really?
While we batter the US.
I think I was trying to like the first one at the start, but now I just hate it.
No, I like the home and the away. But I've got the home because home's better. Diego cost Diego. It's not Diego. Man,
I mean, you've ordered the
Diego cost
home, but don't have it yet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've ordered the away, and I'm not getting that till like 25th of November or
something.
something.
On Friday to watch a Free Lions ownership. We have to beat the US. I won't stand it. If a country that doesn't even call it football, I can't even say the word. It's like a swear word in my eyes. But a team doesn't even call it football. How can we lose to them? Dear oh dear. Qatar fans, I mean, they're loving it. They're jumping up and down there having an absolute party. I don't blame them. Why not? Ball's back with Sheeb. He's getting some crucial touches.
Hit it.
Yeah, oh my, that man scores.
Oh man, I should have got the Ecuador keeper and realised that this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I had Moises Caicedo in my initial draft and I got rid of him.
I got Pickford.
Just my only Ecuador player. I think I brought any else.
What JP Sauce? Hit it.
Should have got in Valencia. I thought about it rather than a
Play
thief.
it to Boulia.
Am I getting any points now from a thief? Have I got the wrong thief?
Is there another thief? Has this not got you a point? There's only one thief, surely. Ball in. Here we go. You sure didn't get booked?
No, he didn't.
No, it's the same -1, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Watching beat manage England World Cup, that would be brilliant. I'd love to do that. Number 16 is going to come on for Ecuador. I believe it's Sarmiento. It is Sarmiento. Brighton youngster going to enter the field. I don't know who he will replace. Where does he play? Forgotten.
Out wide.
He'll probably replace. My guess would be he will replace either Plata or Iborra. Because they are the two players in the wide positions. Here's Estrada. He's done really well and then been fouled. Qatar aren't happy, but it is a free kick. 24 minutes ago, Estrada will take it quickly. Ref pulls him back.
Sarmiento now coming up.
Yeah,
number 16.
Costa. Diego Costa is an angry Spanish striker.
He's not always angry. He's usually trying to make other people angry.
Yeah. Number 10, leaving the field.
Oh yes, now a thief's got 0 points. It's working. Don't know what he's done to not get a point. He's not in a yellow.
Ibarra leaves the field. Really good game from him. 7.3 kilometres covered. Really, really good work from him. And Sarmiento.
Brighton like to buy a lot of young Ecuadorians. They like to buy a lot of young South Americans in general, mate.
I think they got a striker from Peru.
Julio Enciso, who is Chilean.
They've got someone from Peru.
Alexis McAllister. They've got a young, I think, a Bueminente, an Argentinian centre half who plays for Velas Sarsfield, I think it is. Can't remember the team name, but I think I'm right there. But he's pretty good. His name starts with a B, and then there's a load of vowels, N's and T's.
Cuts inside, knocks it back to Mendes. 22 minutes to go.
Mendes,
the opening game of Qatar. And the score is still 2.
I think Ecuador won a third, weren't they? With 22 minutes
Qatar
left.
have been better, but not great. They haven't been good enough to try and challenge Ecuador.
And if Ecuador want a chance of getting out, goal difference could be crucial. So
here they come. Estrada into
Procedo. He's done well to keep it on.
Kept it on. And
Estrada's
fouled there, surely.
Fouled and not in the eyes of the liner or the ref.
And then now a thief flicks it on the corner to no one.
Mendes gives it to Caicedo, Valencia, Procedo, and now Torres to Moise Caicedo. Valencia goes to the 19. I can't remember his name. It's Plata, isn't it? Yes, it is. Comes inside, and Valencia lets it run through his legs to no one, unfortunately, for Ecuador. Fad Lala pumps it low. Mendes goes to Hincapi. He clears it forwards. It's won well in the midfield by Qatar. Here is Haydos to Hatem. Hatton out wide. Number 14 on the ball now. Back to Hatton.
Otherwise, thanks for watching, mate. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you for Senegal, Netherlands. What a game.
Sarmiento. To Stupinan. Sarmiento making the run beyond. Stupinan doesn't use it. Plays it to Mendes. Mendes is fouled. And it is a free kick.
That's Moise Caicedo fouled there.
Okay.
I think so, but yeah, no.
I thought it was number 20. Subs.
2 changes now. Ecuador 4 and 9.
Don't know who you are, but you're gonna need to
That is Mohamed Muntari, the striker, and Mohamed Wad.
He sounds like an absolute Chad. To be
He
fair.
plays. He doesn't play.
That's a good start. A Stupinan over the free kick.
Ecuador
would love a third.
Oh, he's a centre back.
Ecuador would love a third to seal the deal and put themselves top of Group A.
Muntari.
Can they do that? Torres
striker.
can't cut it across. It's cleared out for an Ecuador throw. Preciado.
Who's they're going to pull off? Potentially the
changes happen.
I mean, you got to imagine the striker Ali, not a thief. I don't know. He is on a yellow, isn't he? Number 10
Ali.
for 4. That's Haydos, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Haydos, the captain's coming off, and he's giving the captaincy to Sheeb. Sheeb has now got the armband.
That was not what I was expecting. So they're not using the One Love armbands, by the way. Imagine they were protesting their own country.
Mohamed Wad is on for the captain, Haydas, and Ali is off. I think it's Ali off.
For Muntari. Ali did not look buzzing.
No. But Sheeb has now got the armband, that's all we care about.
Yeah.
Preciado takes the throw, headed away, falls to Stupinan, takes a touch, he doesn't shoot. He's trying to shoot, he's trying to run round. What's he trying to do?
Sarmiento. Tricky feet from the youngster.
It's beautiful. It doesn't
really
go
is.
there though. And they got fouled. Very smart. Free kick for Ecuador just on the edge of the area. They can dink this into the box and try and get a header on it. I'd love to see Siena Valencia get a World Cup hat-trick. That would be brilliant.
Royal Union Saint Galois by young South Americans, and they transfer to Brighton when they can get a work permit. Ah, smart. Aren't they Belgian side? I feel. I'm wrong. And that gives them a chance to obviously test them out in a European league. We plan to some Ecuadorian fans.
They're absolutely loving it.
They are buzzing.
Travelled all the way from
Banging their drums.
Ecuador to Qatar.
Oh yeah, it is a Belgian club.
Estupinan. To put the ball in, they've got aerial threat here, Ecuador. Can they put the cherry on the icing on the cake? With a third goal here. It would be brilliant. Can they find it is the question. Estupinan over the ball, puts it in.
It's not a bad delivery.
Muntari
does well.
Terrible. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Right. Anywho, Estupinan wins a throw on the far side. Chance for confirmation of the second sub there.
Yeah. Almoz Ali. Mohamed Muntari. So 2 Mohameds on. Could they save the day for Qatar? I'm gonna say no, but you never
17 minutes on the clock. Could Qatar pull off an improbable comeback, or will Ecuador get another goal to just put this game beyond doubt and put themselves top of Group A for 24 hours?
Preciado, Torres.
Long ball, always a poor touch from Sarmiento, but Estrada wins it back. Can he keep it on? No, he can't. Qatar throw. Yeah, Qatar manager don't look happy.
No, I wouldn't be.
Because I think he knows this is probably the one game that they had a chance in, and they have been rubbish. Yeah, obviously England are on tomorrow. Can't stream that one, but we'll be streaming after that.
Not.
Netherlands, Senegal. Senegal, Netherlands.
That's well won by Ecuador, but then Qatar win it back. But they look so lost. Every time they start bringing it forward, they look like they don't know what they're going to do with it.
Chickens. Every time they're going.
Sure.
That's good football though. And then they turn back, but they're going again. This is good football from Qatar. The best spell of for player I'd probably say they've had all game. And the cross isn't too bad, to be fair. Here's the number 14. Here come Qatar. Oof, I thought he was going to come through the back with him there. Good play from Qatar. The flag hasn't gone up. A thief has a go. It's over the bar.
It's not. No, fantastic effort. We put that top corner, mate.
Promising though. Qatar with better play.
Ecuador have 6 consecutive clean sheets. Could they keep a clean sheet in every game in this tournament and win it?
I think it's too late. For Qatar. But that was good play from the hosts, and a thief shot weren't phenomenal, but it was a shot.
We're not so much of Galindez, have we? I mean, it's not exactly like he said.
I forgot he's on the pitch. To be honest, he might have not bothered. Oh no, Enner Valencia's gone down. Enner Valencia's gone back down.
It's the end of his day.
Oh, we said they shouldn't have risked it. And with 15 minutes left on the clock, Enner Valencia's gone down. They're going to sub him off. He's got back to his feet, but they're going to sub him off. Yeah,
that would be terrible.
They'll be hoping it's nothing serious.
If he is injured,
he's going to pass the armband on to Estrada. But I don't think he's going to take it. I think he'll pass it on to someone else. England will win the World Cup because of Harry Maguire's head will show the England players. Maybe. Looking back at it, great header the second of his double. Good pen for the first. Deserved a hat-trick today. Didn't quite get it due to VAR. Because of the free goal was ruled out. But he'll be hoping he's fit for the rest of the tournament. But his facial expression said he isn't. But Valencia off.
Doesn't get a fast.
Onto the pitch comes
Cifuentes.
He'll be hoping to impress.
Number 5. He does not look like a striker to me.
He might not be.
Well, he's got the number 5.
Is he a striker?
Let's have a look.
Who knows?
Plays for LAFC. And he's a central midfielder. He can also play an attacking midfield. So yeah,
might have played
3 matches so far on the MLS playoffs earlier this year. 3 matches, 7.29 average football rating. I like because obviously the playoffs is what they do after their season, isn't it? And they have the final, like the total cup thing.
Oh, it's a slotty pass, but they get away with it. Qatar, they don't get away with it. Oh, ref, that's soft. That's bank count. That.
Cifuentes wins the ball back, and Ecuador could have broken.
Oh, there's a foul in there.
Is this going to be yellow?
I think that's a yellow for a thief.
No, surely not.
Why is he looking away? It's not going to change the ref's mind. Yellow for a thief.
He's definitely not going to stay at the side.
I didn't. That surprised me.
Daichi Kamada, welcome in, lad.
Here's in your fantasy.
A thief.
Yeah, I don't have anyone in this game.
Hang on, let me get it open. Let's see. Is it working now with the points?
I think I've got De Jong.
Yeah, thief's now on -1.
I think I've got De Jong in tomorrow's game.
So
why did FIFA get the 1 for playing?
Oh, you don't get 1 for playing.
Because you get 1 for playing up to 60 minutes.
Actually, you got a -1 for someone else.
I'm going to play this game. He's got a thief. And I've got a cop.
You're so funny.
I know. I did say that joke about the 30th minute, but you didn't hear it.
Oh.
It's not as funny for me the first time. Here comes Qatar on the break. A thief. No, he's been stopped. That's
forwards don't get a point for minutes. Oh wait, no they do. All players do.
Why is he not been given that?
+1, 60 minutes or more.
We'll sleep now and get you some points.
Maybe they've not worked out how to do the minutes bit yet. Maybe they work out the minutes at the end.
Maybe.
It's easier than doing on the fly if they don't have a whole system set up like FPL, whereas yellow card, they can just click the yellow card button for the workout minutes at the end of the game.
Ball over the top. Sarmiento's got I think he's offside. Here we go anyway. A stupid hand. Ball falls to Sarmiento.
Oh, should have buried it.
How
That's such a good chance for a goal.
Flag's gone up anyway, yeah. He should have. Someone's got to tell him though. Somebody's got to tell Sarmiento to leave that because he's offside and he's got to let it run to a stupid hand.
No, the question is, do I put Timothy Castagna against Canada in, or do I put Daichi Kamada against Germany in?
Timothy.
When do they both play? Don't they play on the same day?
Will Castagna play?
Ooh. I've got some players playing tomorrow. I've got Denzel Dumfries, I've got Mason Mount, I've got Brendan Aronson.
I've got Dumfries as well, I think.
Oh.
I think I've also got Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this locked player stuff works. Oh, I thought they were going to get caught out. Well, when your player starts to play, they then get locked. Oh, they have now worked out a thief's minutes. He's back onto 0 again.
Oh, there we go. Torres to Mendes.
Or maybe they've just took away the yellow card again. I don't know what's going on.
They might have done that. They might have gone, well, we haven't added minutes on yet, but we'll take away the -1. I don't know, both points got the don't know. Really don't know.
I don't
You've got De Bruyne and anyone can say on your bench. Why have you benched them?
I didn't even realise it was like a thing until recently.
What?
The fantasy. Like, we set up
Yeah,
a
I
league
have no
today.
clue what's going on to us. Here come Ecuador.
There's only about 20 people in there, if that.
It's the geezer who came on. It's a Stupidan. Who can he find? Cancelo. Ref wiping the sweat off his forehead. He's knackered. Slots in. Oh, is that what I'm going to... not? Oh, that's a big collision.
So
Sheeb's all right.
Ball through. Sheeb
He's
gets
made
flattened by Platter. So ball gets slot through. Slides for it. Sheeb there. Yeah. Foul.
Platter got subbed off. Yeah, it was the other one. Ibarra got subbed off. Yeah. Couldn't quite get there, Platter. Sheeb came and got it like a true hero he is. 10 minutes to go for the opening game. We haven't seen anything in the second half. The second half has dried up. We saw all the fun and excitement in the first half, and we've seen nothing in the second. That's nearly one back by Sarmiento there. Sheep's forced to kick it out for an Ecuador throw. Qatar manager is not happy at all. I would be annoyed because this national team have been training together for the last 2.5 months for this one very game.
Oh yeah, and for the last 8 years.
And they've turned up and been crap.
Sanchez is not buzzing.
They've waited 8 years for this moment, and they've turned up and they've been rubbish.
It's his big moment.
So stick down on the fry.
He's on a lot of money, isn't he?
Sheeb isn't quite the GOAT.
Close though.
Harry Maguire does. Presado, what a go.
Caicedo.
Mendes.
He tries to get round the 14. The thing is, this Ecuador side aren't stunning. They played well, but against Netherlands or Senegal,
yeah, I think Senegal.
This could be a disgusting scoreline, like 400-0.
Okay, I don't think Ecuador are that good. I think Netherlands. I look at this game. I think
the fact they're playing against Qatar has made. I don't know if it's made them look better or worse.
Yeah.
Because arguably, it's hard to play when you're constantly getting fouled by these random geezers who don't really know how to play football.
But I think Netherlands and Senegal could waltz this easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought they could be. I think they'll be the top 2 quite comfortably.
I think it's hard to judge after one game.
Yeah, very true. 8 minutes to go then. Ecuador fancy another goal.
The point of it,
ball put in by Plata.
An upset is that we can't guess it, so...
True.
If after this game we're going, Ecuador are going to win everything. One, we're probably...
I see.
Yeah,
makes sense. I know Nancy's there. He's got bubble wrap round his
That's
knee.
not bubble wrap, mate. That's cling film.
He's got cling film around his knee.
I'm sure there's an ice pack underneath.
Probably. I doubt he's just clean filled his knee up and gone, yeah, that feels better.
Fixed. Magic.
Yeah.
Here's Gonzalez. Is that his name? Can't remember. Yeah, it's gone. His name is just gone.
Oh, has number 5 got the pace?
Galindez.
No, Galindez. Can he win the ball without fouling him? No. Does. Get down. That'll probably someone Costa for Sheep or Cancelo for a Stupidan. Well, Stupidan's keeping a clean sheet at this point, so I wouldn't show him out.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Keep a Stupidan.
Just in case Portugal concedes.
Then transfer him out next week.
Yeah.
Potentially. Depending on whether you back him against Netherlands or not. Keep him for Netherlands maybe if he performs badly, because the thing is, you want to have a good mix of players across the groups. Put the ones that are playing first, and you can sub them out if you need. So yeah. And obviously that helps us with our England players.
Yeah.
So I've got Mason Mount. If, for example, he doesn't play, then I'll bench him. I can, I'll sub him out. Make sure he's on the bench. And that Afif's in the team. Because the thing, I won't be subbing out Afif until we get to, like, is it Wednesday that Japan play?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll wait till then.
I don't know how it's working. Cause...
And even then, there might be players who score worse.
John, I've got an Arky Williams. He's a good player.
Yeah, could be a decent pickup. Afif on the ball.
This game's kind of just petering out now.
Yeah.
We saw the excitement.
You know, Ecuador are happy just to see this out. Qatar have realised they're finished.
We kind of saw the whole, World Cup starting. First half an hour will be absolutely mental. We're going to see 2 goals.
Sarmiento.
Now, this should be a goal. It's a 4-on-4. The pass is
shocking.
over here. But Sheev doesn't get that. Why has he waited so long? Terrible from Sarmiento. He has not been good since he came on.
It was a promising drive, but the ball was poor and yeah.
And he's missed that big chance.
Qatar now bringing it forwards. Well, don't think they'll do much with it.
Put it as far as the edge of their D.
I forgot about Iniaki. Right.
I'm pretty sure Mount starts for us, hasn't it? I'd like to think Mount will start anyway.
He should, yeah.
Oh, ball in. Qatar in there, go! Ooh.
I thought for a moment then Muntara's out.
I thought we saw a goal of the tournament.
Volley it home. That'd have been your shibba la 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 moment.
Yeah. I mean, that guy's been really good since he gave well. No, he's had 1 charge.
Well, that's better than the other cases.
Great run, really good ball. Falls over ends, bang! I thought he lobbed the keeper, but no, onto the roof of the net.
You almost had himself a start against Senegal there in that one moment.
And a goal of the tournament award.
Bang!
A little bit lower.
And £1 billion from Qatar.
And if Qatar went on to draw the game.
Yeah.
Onto the roof of the net. Really good effort from the number 9.
Hope Superman scores a Pavard-esque goal to make it 3.
He's got 4 minutes.
Well, he's both left back, so it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah. Yeah, so cross flank and then cut across. He's also left footed, so it wouldn't be the same.
Pavard's right foot.
Exactly what I'm saying. It wouldn't be the same because Superman's left footed. The ball came across.
Pavard hit it with his right.
Yeah.
So the ball would come across and the Stoopman would hit it with his left.
Also, it could be like roll. It would reverse. Yeah.
Yes.
Claimed by Golinguez, whatever his name is. Golinguez.
That shot reminded me of something Darwin Núñez would do. Yeah, brilliant running behind. They just
smack over the bar.
Not on time.
As a Liverpool fan.
Where?
With the Qatar lot. The Liverpool guy.
So I don't see one.
I do. The Liverpool shirt on. I literally look at him.
You're a mug, mate.
I'm not. But performance good. I mean, the fans have absolutely loved it. The manager has not. He's been furious all game. Qatar they've been much better second half. First half they were shocking. Second half they've been decent.
Peter Sanchez knows he's not going to get a big pay check, mate.
He's probably just head on the cross. Preciado with the throw. Ecuador hope for a third.
Yeah, I think they should get a third if they try.
Preciado, well, he was going to throw it, then didn't throw it.
Sarmiento, that's brilliant to absolutely send about 3 Qatar players. Sarmiento,
he's on a corner.
Ball.
No, he hasn't. Sheep
that's brilliant. Sheep.
Corner. When did it go out?
Okay. I thought maybe Sheep jumped off the pitch for a laugh.
No.
Unfortunately not.
I'd say a level shirt in Qatar kits unless it is an away or third. No, it was the white. It's like the whitish grey colour, so it does kind of blend in. It's actually a monster with jumping up and down.
I was going to say, and it's the colours of Qatar are purple and white, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, that white, it's more miserable, like grey colour. It's not.
Corner
it's
to
like
Ecuador.
It's white, obviously, but yeah.
Ball in from Plata. It's headed away and out for a throw.
South American teams have won 5 tournament openers, 4 for Brazil, 1 for Uruguay.
And a
What's Uruguay's 1930? By any chance? When they hosted it in the first ever World Cup. We have got a Uruguay flag right here behind your head.
Right here.
As well, for the first ever hosts. We've also got Mexico, Denmark, Canada, and others.
I like flags, guys. I mean, you can only see down to Costa Rica.
When we have when we've got 4 people on and we've got the wider set, you'll be able to see
the big England flag.
Yeah, more of the England flag.
That top got Ghana, Brazil, Japan all screen. That is Qatar. Belgium above. I can't see.
Can't see that.
A minute to go, normal time. Subs are coming on for Ecuador.
26 and 21.
don't know who they are, but we're about to find out. And it's Estrada coming off the pitch for number 26. Uruguay won 1930. And
26 is Kevin Rodriguez, and 21 is Alan Franco. Stupidan's been handed the armbands. That's a pretty big moment for the youngster. Uruguay won 1930, but one of the best cup finals ever was 1950, the most attended match ever. Really? I'm guessing they didn't have any rules about how many could attend and stuff. Instead it makes way and Estrada
off the pitch for Rodriguez and I forgot what it said, but we're going to confirm it. Rodriguez and Franco. Isn't it media already right in Brazil would won the World Cup? Well, they're a bit silly then, aren't they? How many minutes are going to be added on from the referee, who's had a good game today? Another 5 minutes. Where are they pulling this time out of?
I said, 100-minute games?
Oh, are you joking?
They got one, didn't they?
If they actually do that for every game...
No matter what happens.
What's happened? Oh, I pressed the wrong button, that's what happened.
It's because they score is behind...
Pens was sitting behind...
Oh, pens.
The word penalties were just sat behind the scoreboard.
Well done. As we can see here, we've got our professional tech graphics guy.
It's been 100 minutes. When this game finishes.
Yeah, it will be.
From 4 till 6:01 would have been 121 minutes. So half time was 21 minutes.
Half time, man.
So there's no need for that.
I think we had a delay to the start as well, and we are behind a bit.
Yeah, true actually. So it probably is roughly around 15-minute half time if you take those into account.
Yeah, considering the start was a little bit
But
delayed.
they better not. I'll be livid if I see that plus 5 minutes is now on every game.
Well, it'll be a sneaky way to get their 100-minute games in, wouldn't it?
Can Ecuador get a third?
Because it wouldn't surprise me if there's add an extra minute or two to every extra time. Because I think 3's probably fair. And the Valencia did go down at one point.
That's in the first half. Actually, if you add if you add 5 on in the first half, you don't then have another 5 added on in the second.
Well, unless there's like 2 major disasters, like a massive problem happens.
But even then,
I reckon he needs to go to the toilet or something.
Massively disaster. The welcome match made for every Brazil player in Uruguay 1-2-1-1-2-1. And he got to urinate on newspapers.
Right.
Yeah, probably a big upset by the sounds of it. 3 minutes to go. I mean, I've loved it. I'm so happy the World Cup's here. We've waited so long for it. It's a really
and
good
obviously
game.
the politics surrounding it does put a dampener on
focusing
things.
On the football, what happens on the field. It's been a good game, and I'm really looking forward to all the other games on the pitch. I mean, especially tomorrow.
I'm just glad this wasn't a terrific 0-0 or 1-0 Qatar, and that there's been no match fixing yet.
Could have seen more goals, but never mind.
Yes.
Qatar all put under pressure here. Rodriguez is fouled on there. Could pick up C yellow. Is he? No, he's not. Ref can't be bothered. Ref just wants to pack his bags and get back to his hotel room and sleep. Yeah. Knocking the ball out. Surely the other games will be late in Qatar. It's like pitch black in Qatar now. Oh, where they're playing. So surely the 7 o'clock games it could be.
Well, yeah, they've got to play them late. Yeah. If not, it's going to be too hot. But the Qatar fans around the ground are not happy.
No.
One of them's even got bored of the game and started listening to the football chat live.
Yeah, maybe we should listen to
his headphones.
Well, look at that after stream exit. I'm intrigued. Ball through.
Maybe just listen to the Full Chat podcast on Spotify as well. That could be an option.
You can do that as well.
Listen for our predictions.
YouTube, Prem predictions, podcasts, video streams, and all. A great service for you.
Yes.
We should do an advert.
No. Sarmiento. Driving forwards.
Can Ecuador get one final goal to seal the game and just to cap off
Stupidan.
First game for them?
He's held his face.
Now is he trying to pretend that he hit his face so he doesn't get caught a handball? Yeah. Or they got a corner to finish it. Want to finish it? Still a minute.
Arwan.
Oh no,
he got absolutely bad in the face.
Never mind. I take back what I said, mate. Corner to Ecuador. I'd like to see one more goal just from laughter.
I don't think we will. I think that is going to be game over now. Pretty much. And that will be running off our first ever World Cup action.
Yeah, 16 more to go in a row, then also we have the round 16 of that. But group stages...
No, the round 16 is included in the 16.
The group stages are in full swing now.
Because if you think about it, we have 4 round 16 days, this, and then the 12 group stage days.
Alright, yeah.
So obviously they go 4 a day.
But obviously tomorrow we can review England. Obviously we can't watch it, but we can review England, and then obviously we'll watch Senegal, Netherlands, and preview USA, Wales. I mean, that should be a good day. I'm looking forward to it. I'm buzzing for England tomorrow. No, I can't watch it. Yeah. The big game, I think the big game for me is England USA on Friday. Really looking forward to that. But also we've got all the other games in between, like Brazil, Serbia, Newcastle, Netherlands, Senegal tomorrow. Wow. Let's just focus on that because I don't remember any of the rest.
Newcastle in a group with Mexico, Poland, and Argentina, aren't they?
Newcastle.
Yeah. So I sometimes get mixed up between Saudi Arabia and Newcastle.
Good one. See,
hard to differentiate
them. That's the game. And that is the opening game of the World Cup, done and dusted. We've done
Ecuador are victorious. Qatar losing the opener, the hosts losing hope, potentially. But that'll be, I think, the end of our first day of action. In terms of a man of the match, who are you thinking, Harry?
Enner Valencia has to be that man.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. Of course
I knew you were going to say that, and that is why mine is Preciado. Superb showing. I've never seen the bloke before.
No,
but
very well.
Bring him to Chelsea because he was.
Yeah, sure.
But he did do well. Very good cross line.
In January.
How old is he? Hang on. Preciado. Who's he played for as well? Preciado plays for Genk and he's 24.
He's in Brazil.
What?
That's where the Brighton team, isn't it? In Brazil. St. Lucia thingamajig.
Belgium.
Belgium, I meant Belgium, that's what I meant. I'm getting my country confused.
Genk
There's
is
so
not
many
in
different
Brazil,
countries.
mate.
They're in my head. I'm bonkers.
And speaking of countries, Ecuador now top the group. They're going through.
The first table toppers.
Ecuador, the only team to score a single point. That's amazing from them. But yeah, that is all for today. We'll be back tomorrow for what, Harry?
Senegal, Netherlands.
Indeed. Join us all week for World Cup. Join us for the next 17 days of World Cup action. And then we'll have 2 days off before we're back again. So much World Cup, obviously, over the tournament. Join us for all of it. So that is all for today. Thank you all very much for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow.